Hey guys, welcome back to the intro to the Commitment to Excellence. Look who's here, back from like a whole month off.
2 weeks. It was not a month, it was 2 weeks. I didn't want to come back. It was nice over there.
Yeah, I bet.
I thought you didn't want to come back because of this weekend.
Well, that too.
Wait, what's happening this weekend?
No, what happened this past weekend?
Oh, what happened this past weekend? Oh, right. You know what? We'll get to that. That was a great game.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the reason why I picked the Eagles to win, like it wasn't stats and stuff. I was like, TJ can't be too happy this weekend.
That's true. I came back, but unfortunately, there's no moral victory, so it was a loss. But it was a good game, and I didn't lose with that.
Dak called it a moral victory.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He said there's no moral victory. He's the one who said that. And he was the best player on the field.
Yeah, I actually can't. It was actually kind of hard to take a lap this week because certain people lost, but they still like fought for the most part.
I got to take a lap. Don't worry.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was someone that was pretty easy, but we can get to that when we get to it.
Well, I also try to avoid the easy ones.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No, we'll get there. I'll talk about football.
How's your quarterback doing, TJ?
He was great. He wasn't the problem.
He was okay.
No, it wasn't.
He wasn't
okay.
the best quarterback Sunday.
Haven't you heard how great C.J. Stroud did? He's 500. He has as many losses as wins. Yeah, I saw that winning record.
500 for us is fucking. That's
I know.
The playoffs.
When the bar is that low,
It is very
I'm
low.
happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm happy that you have this mediocrity that you're calling
right
success.
here, man. Goddamn right.
I was like, this is the one weekend where I can legitimately be like, yeah,
I'll
you
take
fine.
I will take mediocrity for what I've had the past 3 years.
I will say this isn't a subject on the thing, so I can go ahead and say it now. With the way that everyone is so inconsistent, is it possible that at the end of the season, the number one ranked team has like 4 or 5 losses?
Yes,
I
probably.
said like 6.
Yeah,
Honestly, I think like 6.
because the Eagles they only have one.
They only have one.
But they're going to lose more.
No, you
Everybody-
keep on. Look,
Yeah.
we'll get to them.
Yeah.
You look at
Everybody's
the
gonna-
Eagles, and you're like, something's gonna break from this.
Oh yeah.
Every team is basically the New York Giants with Eli Manning in his prime. Yeah, basically that's it. Like
The Eli season.
It's the Eli season. That's a great name for it.
Bat G. That's how you get presents. He said, "The king has returned. Thank you." But Japan was dope. It is everything I could imagine times 15. I have plenty of stories.
You had a
from
good
there.
time.
Had an amazing time.
All right, you going back?
Oh, as soon as I can.
All right.
No, it was how do I put it? I think the drinking bars and stuff out there are like 30 times better, man. It's actually crazy how you can be in a. First of all, you can drink for dirt cheap. It's the cheapest thing ever. Like but the other part was each one of the bars makes it like feel like it's a step up. So you go into like you'll be in a random alleyway. You'll go into a bar and it looks like a fine dining establishment. Where they'll come out, they'll give you some guys chopped up fresh fruit for us. And it's like, hey, here's your snack, fresh fruit and delicious treats. And then you'll get your tab and you're like, I spent $20 for like 6 drinks. Damn, mixed drinks. So that was really, really nice. The toilets there for everybody is just a better experience in general.
Did you get a host?
No. I was in.
Oh, no, I meant like when you go to a bar, it's like,
No, it was always the bartender, but the bartenders go out of their way to make sure that you're really, really good. And there's this one guy in Kyoto, Akira, over at a bar museum. It's a whiskey bar, and he just gives you whiskey straight, whiskey on the rocks, and he's just like, but he's drinking too. So by the time, if you go there at 10, you're having a great time. You know, me and him bonded. So it was an amazing trip. I would say that probably one of the most beautiful things I could have seen was Kobe. That was really awesome. You can you're about a 15-minute ride when you're in the center of the city to the beach, and then you're a 15-minute ride to the mountains. Mm-hmm. So it was a really cool kind of, they're just so close to each other. But that also means I brought back things, except for Tommy.
Wow.
No, your shit, shut up. There's a big box of shit getting shipped.
You're getting a whole samurai sword, dude.
Oh my God.
He couldn't put it in his carry-on.
And then
It'd be amazing.
You have a part 2 that's coming. But I have to give you a present to
Oh my
hold
God.
yourself over.
What is that?
Just a spider.
Oh, it's Miles Morales.
It's
Nice.
It's a Spooderman.
I tried to nab that clock, but I could not.
Is that a puzzle?
Thank you very much. Yes.
You like puzzles?
I do like puzzles.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We have like
This is for JJ. JJ got the one that I had to do a lot of work for, but that is a.
What do you mean you had to do a lot of work for? What do you have to do? You have to trade something?
No. I'll explain that story later.
Damn.
And then, of course, I mean, the one who got picked off the most was actually you. Yours was the most expensive.
How much do I owe you?
Nothing.
Damn.
What is it?
It's a Japanese rugby jersey.
Hey.
Oh,
For those that don't know, the Japanese World Cup or the World Cup was just going on.
Nice.
And
A
so,
Japanese extra large.
It's probably 5X's, honestly. 4.
Yeah.
That's a tight squeeze for me.
nah, unless you go to the Uniqlo, which is a store over there.
Yeah.
It's basically like I walked in. And I was like, cool, what section am I in? She was like, the very top. I said, great. You gotta climb upstairs. So they're hoping you get thinner by the top to fit their clothes. But no, seriously, the it's a super fashion forward place. I wasn't ready for that. There are so many there's so many like name brand like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, 5-story stores that I was like, I'm out. But it's also tax. Like you can, if you're a tourist, it's tax free.
Nice.
If you go over there and you're ready to shop. Like I'm talking snack stores or
I forgot other countries
shop
don't
for you,
always
too.
have a sale. Well, other states don't even always have a sales
Well,
tax.
Yeah.
I will say
true.
that on air, I have a couple of snacks for y'all to try. Each one gets a little bit of a half if you can afford it. But of course, I have to have a little fun with some of the snacks. I do have. This is like a small fraction. Everybody gets one.
Simply Two Deeps in the chat.
I do not say. Let me.
All right.
Actually, I gotta make sure. There's a certain one.
Why is TJ just like the Rock with a fanny pack? Because he's very stylish and cultured. He's the most cultured of all of us at the moment. Well, that probably is true almost at any given moment, actually.
Definitely got to get
There's
one.
a variety of Kit Kats that I will not say are good.
Okay.
What they are is experimental for you to try. And if you have questions on the
What is
Banana-
this one?
Banana.
no, don't ask me. Start asking me. Don't do that for all.
Just-
Banana
Eat it.
caramel.
Yes, that's banana caramel.
Interesting.
You know,
You're going to
fuck,
learn Japanese at the end of it. It's
I
fun.
am because I'm going to eat 2 things that I have no clue what the
Hell
fuck
yeah.
they are.
Peach Kit Kat.
I'm gonna save
Yes,
these for
I have one of those.
save these for
I
Saturday.
appreciate
And of
the-
course, don't.
What's
think
going on
left
Saturday?
out.
cheat day.
Ah.
Fatter day.
Make sure to get one for your girl too.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Chestnut.
Chestnut.
But on air, if you don't mind, there is a flavor that y'all should probably try. That's funny.
Clear Lifesaver is not a flavor.
Whoa, what?
That's
Drifter, we will get to that. The Raiders are several subjects today, kind of, actually.
Yeah, we'll talk about them.
Yeah.
But
What is it? I've eaten it. I deserve to know what it is.
Does it not say what it is on the record?
No,
These advertisements flavor.
I'm going to eat another
so
one.
that little black gold candy is the best goddamn chocolate bar.
Oh, okay.
I got the black card of Kit Kats.
Yes, everyone has a black card of Kit Kats.
Is that
But that's
I didn't get some of these from my girlfriend.
take a break between you and Tommy.
I can't eat it. I got my retainers
Oh,
in.
you got your retainers in.
Yeah,
Which one? Oh,
but
this one we're trying?
it looks like green tea. Looks like green tea Kit Kat or something.
Oh,
Or is it? Was that wasabi?
That is wasabi.
Is it wasabi Kit Kat?
whoa.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Is it like hot?
Here you go, Marcos. I know you're not a sweets person.
Oh, fuck. Who does this?
Oh no, you got
You
the whole half.
evidently.
Apparently.
I'm happy.
This will be my punishment for last week.
I do.
And then also, hey, Gert, sorry. Give it to your girl then. Got one half left.
The wasabi.
You want to take it with
That's pretty good.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's not.
Not as what you think.
Oh,
It's not. It's not spicy.
No.
Oh, interesting.
you know what? I'm going to take another bite.
He's like,
They got the flavor and took out the,
took out the spice.
He did.
Oh.
but not entirely. So there's like a hint.
Yeah, Tommy, it won't attack your senses.
I'm trying this black card.
But no, hold up. I'm gonna get you one more.
Okay. Well,
And this one,
They sound like they're Harry Potter treats. No, because I read Harry Potter treats, and those seem like garbage.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it might taste like snot. Like, oh, goody. Yeah, I'll spend money on that. So
now,
s-
Tommy,
dumb.
you don't drink, but are you okay with a sake flavored one?
It won't have alcohol in it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So here you go.
Do you remember what sake ever tasted like?
I'll give
I
it
don't.
to you.
hold it.
Split it.
That's too much.
And then here you go, Marcos. I want
No.
you to try that one.
Why did I take it like a shot? I want
Yeah.
that is definitely sake flavored.
It's
Prob-
definitely-
Experience.
Yeah, you like that tastes like what it says.
Is this black chocolate?
Yes, it's dark.
I didn't say dark chocolate. I said black chocolate.
Yeah, they are flavored the way.
They are flavored as advertised.
That's wild.
If it says a flavor, yeah, that was
Did you read the ingredients?
What is
Fuck
that?
no, we didn't read the ingredients.
Chocolate.
That's it.
Well, it's like a special one that they do over there.
Dork.
You know, it's like it's like
Like Wesley Snipes.
like cooking in the sun a little bit dark.
But, did you like that inflection?
Dwarf.
That's DOAR.
But have fun with those. If you have questions on the flavors, either let me know, take a picture of what you
Whoa,
have.
what's up with the Z's?
Man, it's supposed to knock you out.
Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
That's the melatonin flavored Kit Kat over there.
Like turkey. We
Now,
are
did
coming up
that
on
taste like
Thanksgiving.
wasabi? Yeah, okay. Because
It
like,
just didn't taste like the spicy bit.
it didn't taste like a.
Yeah.
Back of your neck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
like-
had like the whole like, because I had a 2-1 at one time, I was like, that makes your. It's very subtle to where it makes your mouth like.
It had like the bill.
Labaro, TJ enjoyed his trip, and he's here showing off about it. And there's a lot of show off.
I'm not showing off. I'm sharing it. This is expensive.
Sharing your experience. That's what I meant. I meant it in the best way possible.
Did you eat whale?
I did not eat whale, but I did eat horse
Oh, nice. Okay.
twice.
The whale of land.
It didn't. Horse sashimi was a great experience.
Wow.
Not even cooked. It was
Interesting.
Raw horse off the hide.
Yeah.
yeah, and you should have seen it. It was like, you know, I'm like, shit.
The Z is for zebra.
Yeah.
The C is for zebra. No, you should have seen it. It comes out and you're like, you know, you could try and disguise this as fish, but I know what it is.
That's a horse.
But I can't lie when I
Wait,
say.
is that why you bought Japanese beer, Marcos?
Yes.
You fool.
That's a good man right there.
I had to
Tommy,
continue the
You're
theme.
knocking all these back.
I'm liking these.
Tommy,
Yeah, all right.
That's not one has lumps in it.
well, okay, well,
Oh, it melted.
that
It
one
has-
melted. If it got lumps, it probably melted.
No, I thought
Where's
it
the
was
shark meat? You can get shark meat here in America if you
Yeah,
go
you
to the
get-
right
And
place.
it is delicious.
Yeah. I've heard shark's good.
I would say the best thing. What was the best food that I had while? Oh
Probably
shit!
a dessert, wasn't it?
No, okay, so there was a couple of places that threw me off guard. Everywhere in bread, the bread's just better over there. Every bread. You go to 7-Eleven, they have this whipped cream bread in the fucking convenience store. It's the best whipped bread ever. And they also have great butter chicken at 7-Eleven. Best convenience store.
Really?
Yeah, and they'll heat it up for you. And you know what they'll do there? They were like, hold up. Because Yen's part of like, you know, Yen comes in coins too. She was like, oh no, here's your bill back. Just give me that handful of yen and I'll count it off for you. And I was like, this is customer service. I'm going back to just getting spit on if I were to hand over some pennies. But I would say the other thing that caught me off guard was the Italian food. A lot of Italian food there. They have this huge 5-story Starbucks with like that was I don't use. Yeah, that's just good.
That is good.
Just that one?
Yeah.
I need this
Black
in my
Thunder,
life.
baby.
What is it?
Pretzel?
Yeah, Black
Oh,
Thunder,
shit,
baby.
I know what this is.
Cookie crumble, baby.
Yeah.
No
it's
shit.
a Girl Scout cookie with a pretzel in it and chocolate covered.
Oh my God.
Damn, Tommy, you ate that hella fast. I've never seen you. You ate like a Wonka kid.
Yeah.
Everlasting gobstopper.
Now, if
You would not make it through Willy Wonka's factory.
No,
That's
fuck
what I.
no.
Really good.
Yeah, you wouldn't make it through.
I drown in the river of chocolate.
Actually,
I'm joking, dude. You gotta give me another one. You gotta find me another one of these, man.
Did they serve American?
yo,
food?
everyone. The hard part is everyone's limited on those because them bitches are mine. I came back. I was like, 20.
Right. Yeah.
What's the legal amount of credit here?
No, but if you like snacks, it is, as you can tell, it is a fucking wonderland of
amazing.
food, of snacks, of random shit. So
Go back and give me more.
you can.
Yeah,
Go
like,
back. We'll give you some money. Just go back for treats.
But I hope you guys have a fun time trying these out. Try them out. I know you're Saturday. Let me know how you like them.
Oh
then.
yeah, I will definitely message you.
I'm already
Save them.
And I would say that the how to put it, the ones that'll bring back next time, or at least have like the
Go
leave here,
crazy.
will be like
Get
no.
crazy
I
Kit Kats.
have so much.
This is the crazy.
You didn't get half the Kit Kats.
Oh,
There is
really?
still there's apple, maju.
you spare and it
there's a
goes
bunch.
down.
one is fucking great.
I hadn't tried
There's
it yet.
melon.
Say
Some people
that.
and some of y'all got different
Banana
ones.
Caramel, I could
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah. So some of y'all got different ones. So I think some of y'all got. I think Gert, you might have gotten melon.
I definitely had a banana caramel.
I appreciate it that much.
Hey, all right.
Everyone should have a peach
Sure,
one.
we got
Yeah.
the one in there.
Immediately.
Yeah, you should have a peach one.
That's really good.
Yeah, you're gonna be tweaking in the corner, be like, Kit Kats.
I can't get these anymore. You always give me the best candies that I can't get regularly. The fuck is that about? He gave me the power line.
What is that?
Yeah.
The best treat of your life, but you can't have it anymore.
I still have half a power line I've been trying to preserve.
That power line
It's
was,
getting hard.
I don't understand.
Oh, I should never go bring you more if they have it.
Yeah, you go every other
She
day.
went like, it's like
Oh,
Stock up,
the
man. I'll give you the money.
The only other comment that I make in terms of like candies was they got 3 flavors that how do I put it? They got 3 flavors that are just reoccurring that are going to be in everything. They have a bunch of different fruit flavors, have a bunch of different shit like that. But if you like cola, soda, and grape, those are the 3 flavors that are going to appear fucking everywhere. I'm talking about in
Down with
drinks.
that. Yeah.
I'm talking about in fucking candy. Every
I was about
candy.
to say, does the 7-Eleven have big gulps there?
You don't need that.
Oh, that do.
Okay, so check it. When I walk in there.
Did you just not hear the fact that he got like 6 alcoholic drinks for
classy as
$20?
fuck, but like, yeah,
No,
Eric,
not from the 7-Eleven. That was at a bar.
No, but that's what I mean. Why would I need a big gulp from 7-Eleven? Just walk into a bar.
Okay, so if you go there, you get a strong zero, which I have some at my crib. You go there, you get a strong zero. Strong zero. Be careful. Have one. Unless you're like me, man, Strong Zero and Four Locals are homies. They hang out in the same club.
Jeez.
They hang out in the same.
Japanese.
Yeah.
He's like, that's my cousin.
Water candy?
That's soda.
What?
Oh.
Is it gonna be fizzy lifting?
No, but I'd be careful. Sometimes they have menthol in their shit.
Like real menthol?
I don't know. It feels like you're eating something.
Newports.
I'd eat those from my dad.
Cool.
Question for TJ and Tommy: you all fuck with pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie more?
I'll do sweet potato pie.
I like both.
It's the same.
It's not the same.
I take a bite out of an orange pie and I say, shit's the same.
I'm not a fan. Sweet potato just doesn't have enough for me.
I don't know if
mean,
I've ever had sweet potato pie.
A lot of people have.
I've had pumpkin pie.
It's not the same.
It's absolutely fucking.
Eat my mom makes fantastic.
No, okay,
sweet potato
it's a
pie.
slight difference. It's
I'm
a
bringing one
consistency
for
difference.
everybody.
Okay.
So some people who are thrown off by because some pumpkin pie can be a little bit looser. Some
Yeah.
not loose, but like it's a little bit.
I'll bring you one.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah.
every black person do this, and we just reach over into the ether,
Mom,
pull
you're
one
gonna,
out.
you're gonna have to bake like 8 pies. It's fine.
It tastes like a dentist office, but not in a bad way.
Wow.
But not in a bad way.
That sounds like a bad way.
It's not though.
All right.
But
It tastes like clean air.
I got it.
Gertz, what's your favorite type
That's
of
what
candy?
it looks like.
My favorite type of candy. Oh man.
sour strips, man.
You know, I do like white chocolate a lot. So like, I know the jokes write themselves. White chocolate Reese's, cookies and cream.
Oh, man.
White chocolate Kit Kats.
Well, I'll give you a piece of. So there. Damn, I meant to bring it just to show it off. Man, they got a
I can
bar.
smell something mentally. Like, did you pop one of those?
No,
Oh.
I have.
Smells like fresh air.
It's the worst.
I'm also chewing extra gum. Pikachu is a random flavor that I don't know. But
Earthy.
good.
Sorry, I'm ruining the show by asking you all these questions.
No worries, y'all motherfuckers. Like these are civilized people.
I'm 3 away from fucking finishing this bag.
I have so much candy. Just
I
stop by the
didn't-
crib.
I mean, yeah. It was Halloween last week. Like, this is me doing
Yeah.
Halloween stuff, I guess.
To your point, there's a bar over there. I have 2 of them, and I just love the name. It's called Crunky.
Okay.
It is. It's exactly what you would think it would be. An amazing chocolate bar. One's white chocolate, cookies and cream.
Oh,
yeah, it's like it literally looks like Get Crunky. I was like, yeah, this is my shit. But I think the other good part is just the random things that JJ has a shirt that I got him that so they have a bunch of English shirts, and man. It'll be like no drink, no life to show off alcoholism. It's like a beer a day, and that's
Yeah.
it. One said super pervert.
Super perfect.
That's the one that JJ gets. So he gets the super pervert shirt. But
I'm sorry. This is the chat. I'm sorry, a guy named DJ. It's the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Wish I wasn't allergic to peanut butter. I've always wanted to know what a Reese's
And
tastes
then-
like.
Someone came in and said it tastes like happiness. Don't do that. It's not all. It's not my favorite. It's good.
But a dark chocolate, dark chocolate Reese's.
Dark chocolate Reese's are real.
Yeah, they caught us last.
Yeah. Dark chocolate and white chocolate are both better than the original.
Thank you.
Yeah,
the original chocolate's trash.
I love the original too, but I think white chocolate and dark chocolate are both better, especially when you get the thins.
Oh,
the
dude.
white chocolate and dark chocolate thins.
Because they have that proportion. Just
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm. How much do you want to live? You're missing out.
No.
No,
That's what an EpiPen.
do not eat that.
That's what an EpiPen's
Just eat
for.
one and have the EpiPen ready.
I was about to say just eat a Snickers, but they can't have that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, if they're allergic to peanuts.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
is that what happens?
Twix.
Is that what happens when
Go
like
Twix.
people with peanut allergies get to like 70? They're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
This is just it. It's
Yeah.
over. Going out on a peanut high.
It's basically the equivalent of Thelma and Louise, just with chocolate.
Yeah.
Well, I feel
Driving off a cliff.
Yeah.
The culinary equivalent.
well for me, I'm like, peanut allergies are like still, Darwin's game, we still survival of the fittest. It's like peanuts are in everything, so you're weak.
Damn.
I'm kidding. No, my little brother has a peanut allergy. But
Do you throw peanut?
That was the allergy version of I have black friends.
You know what's really bad is I imagine when his brother gives him shit, he's like, "Shut the fuck up," and throws peanuts at him.
Oh, don't slingshot peanuts at your little
I don't.
brother.
No, I do not do anything with
Yeah,
peanuts
you look
around.
at you.
I don't.
You eat
I have
like
lines
peanuts.
I don't draw.
Just get a big bottle of Jif and just eat it in front of them, and then just make them flinch just by doing one of these.
No, he cannot be a.
Fucked
Oh,
up.
dude, if he dips his hand in peanut butter, it's poison damage.
Oh, it is. It might as well be his fist on fire. Do that. No, don't. I'm sorry. I don't have siblings. I don't know how you're supposed to act. I don't know if you play on a peanut allergy or not.
That's a superhero's
I
power,
thought it was
man.
like no holds
he can,
barred with Sibs.
He can only fight villains who have peanut allergies, but he's there.
That's his Achilles heel.
With siblings, I think it's all fair game.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah. Like,
Well, then you're fucking up.
No, I said we're trying
missed
to
out on
I'm
an
not saying
opportunity.
actually give him peanut butter, but you can make fun of the fact that he can't have it.
Well, so you got to explain yourself, Gert. You just said no holds barred, and now you're
Well, there's
holding back now?
there's making fun of people and teasing. Then there's murder.
No, you just got EpiPens. EpiPen them. But, like, I don't know where the line is. You have siblings. Is that fair game?
Yeah, I'm not gonna poison my brother with shrimp. I'm not gonna do it.
Also,
See?
Allergic to shrimp.
Like, I don't know.
who picks Peter Pan or Skippy over Jif? Who the hell does that? Come on.
So I've never really gone too far into the whole, but I feel it's just regional, isn't it?
No,
Like-
it's not.
No.
It's broke, and you got class.
All right, what's
All
broke?
right?
True.
All right, everything that's not Jif, bro.
Yeah.
Very true. Jif is the
Hey,
Heinz.
look,
It's the Heinz ketchup of peanut butter.
Yeah, there's just two things you can afford. My mom, even when we were struggling, she was like, "There's Heinz ketchup and there's Jif peanut butter. There's no going
If
back."
you're broke, it's Peter Pan.
Choosing moms, choose Jif. That was the whole ad kind of thing.
Oh, it was.
Dude, I'm like buying the HEB brand, so
Oh, you
Well,
fucked it up.
well, I bet the HEB brand's good. Because
Probably decent.
HEB
They got good
has-
stuff, but
Yeah.
like, it's Jif.
I didn't know there was a thing like this. I mean, Sam thinks it's weird that I didn't grow up with Kool-Aid as a kid.
It's like 20
That is wild. You grew up in Eagle Pass.
Yeah, Flavor Aid.
Yep, no, he's right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I did too. I don't know why. Yeah, no, I did too.
It's different.
It's no, 10 cents back for poor people in a small Texas town is a lot.
Yeah, dude.
Now time
Actually,
out.
5 cents different. Because
I am so sorry. Yeah.
it was 10 cents back in the 90s.
No, fuck no. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Flavor was like
like
5.
7 or 5.
Yeah, yeah. Big
Hey, yo,
difference.
time out.
5 cents is really gonna. We're gonna
You
drop
have
five?
to save every penny. We had
You're
bills
using 2
to
cups of
pay.
sugar anyway.
He ain't.
That's
no.
the least of the investment.
I'm actually, I'm with you. You can find it.
So for people confused in the chat, this is Flavor Aid. It's a
No, that
little
nigga's
straw.
scary.
Straw's the mascot.
It's just a little straw guy. Look
That's
at
it.
Oh, wow.
And look,
Huh.
it was not equivalent to Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid was far more superior, but
Oh yeah, 100%.
it was flavor. Like it didn't lie.
It did aid with the flavor.
It
Did aid in the flavor department.
It was flavor.
Uncool.
No, okay, so
Kool-Aid is what you should be.
time out. 2 questions on this one. First, one statement. Apocalypse, It's not fair. You're not allowed to mention Juicy Juice to me because Arthur.
Oh, Juicy Juice. Is that still in business?
I think it is.
Okay.
Arthur would fuck you up with that shit. It's subliminal messaging. It always like brought to you by Juicy Juice, and that shit would
only
look
reason I
refreshing.
got it. That was
They'd have
the
the
only
fruits in the
reason.
background changing and like
Yeah.
crown. I was like, but my mom, we were
It's
like,
the best ad camp. I mean, that was a smart thing to attach that with Arthur.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but then like,
You live in a no copyright universe in reference to Flavor Aid.
He wasn't
Yeah.
busting through wall. He did not leave the cup distraught. He wasn't very useful.
can't
Nor was Flavor Aid.
You can't afford to fix the walls at the Kool-Aid.
Oh, he
Man.
couldn't afford to be sued Gertz. Kool-Aid is a corporation. He can afford every wall he busts through.
yeah, Kool-Aid Man coming. Oh yeah, Flavor Aid was like, hey, I'm taking the door.
Yeah.
It's like,
If someone could carry me,
yeah, it's like, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna. How do I get over there? Hey, yo, I would have shut up, but I ain't got no gas money.
Serenity, don't you even. Crystal Light had far more flavor than Flavor Aid, and that was Crystal Light.
The Flavor Aid guy doesn't even show up. He just calls you. It's like, hope you like that.
Will he leave a voice message? Nah.
You hear those accidental voice messages where you just like they stay on the line
Just
too long
silence.
and they're like, oh yeah,
You just hear background noise.
and then a click.
Fucking life. Oh, God damn it. It click. Yeah. That's the Flavor Aid guy.
Yeah, man, Flavor Aid right next to
Hey,
chips.
if you can find me a Popco figure of the Flavor Aid,
Straw.
Yeah.
anyone.
It looks like the spork from Toy Story 4.
or like Plank from Ed and Eddie.
I'll take Google guys on a straw.
It has to be in a cup. To say he never left the cup.
Wait, is he the cup or the straw? Let me see.
No, he's a straw.
He's a straw.
that lives in flavor. That he does not provide to you, mind you.
He's very stingy with that flavor.
He's hoarding all the flavor for himself.
You can't break through a wall.
No, fuck no.
We already
It's
said he
brittle.
couldn't.
See, I didn't grow up with like Kool-Aid or Flavor Aid. Really.
I didn't either.
I was we talked about this. I'm a Tampico kid, so
Okay.
it was just as cheap, just already pre-mixed.
Now, you want to know my household? My household was Sunny Delight and Flavor Aid.
Hey, at least your shit was refreshing.
None of that is refreshing.
Refreshing.
No,
It's
No,
it's
it's not
weird
like-
as fuck. It does.
no, Sunny D gets colder than Tampico does.
Yeah, it's true.
Not by a lot.
Not by a lot. They're about what and what. I mean, what are we doing here?
That is true.
Like,
No, because you know when you like, there's nothing sadder. Like when you look in your
you want to
fridge
get punched in
and
the
you-
nuts or kicked in the nuts?
That's true.
You know, come on.
But no,
man.
there's nothing
Punched.
Yeah, there is an answer to that one.
Yeah. Punched is way better. I mean, they both are bad. But,
Sunny D.
yeah,
There
okay.
you go.
There's nothing that sucks more than like when you go in your fridge and you look and you're like, dang, I'm really thirsty. I need something refreshing. And you're met with this because I had Sunny D too, and I was
Thick,
like,
syrupy
I'm like, I don't want that.
breakfast drink. Yeah.
My mom would be like, "Oh, mix water, mix it better." It's like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't do anything. There's nothing.
not.
You add water and it's somehow thicker. I'm like, how does that work?
Can I give a shout out to a forgotten hero in the beverage community?
What?
The little frozen cylinders that you get in like the frozen.
Weren't those
section.
Juicy Juice?
No, they have all kinds
Minute Maid,
of
baby.
flavors. Minute Maid. They had
Oh,
lemonade.
the little like half
They're-
triangles.
Yeah, they're like the frozen concentrate.
Oh no, my mom still uses those.
Yeah, no.
I use those in any
my girl's
my
mom
mix
still
punches.
uses those too.
Aztec
Yeah, it's
817. I
delicious.
actually did know that Jim Jones used Flavor Aid instead of Kool-Aid
I didn't know
because
that, but that makes sense.
he was trying to save money at the end of the world, so
He did.
they used Flavor Aid instead of Kool-Aid.
Why are you
Yeah.
saving money at the end of the world?
I
You
mean,
should be spending.
do you want a deal or don't you?
Nah,
Stand by your principles, you know?
if we were in the wasteland, we pull up on a shop and it's like, it's only got Flavor Aid here. I'm like, we keep on going. So we can find a Kool-Aid. We can
Oh,
get
man.
somewhere.
Your hell is just all Flavor Aid all the time.
Man, it don't taste like shit.
It's flavor. What kind? I don't know. It's flavor.
It's
TJ.
flavor in need of aid. It's right there in
the
the
other way
name.
around.
It's in the same.
It's not aiding water. Water is aiding it.
It's in the.
Like,
Add this for it to taste just like water.
Oh man, I
I
kind
gotta
of.
get you like a care package of flavor.
I'd love to try it.
Oh, dude, we can go to like the
Kool-Aid
Macau
pickles.
store right
Let's
there and get it. But I do like that they made it into a pin, little Flavor Aid.
Oh man.
Wow.
Well, then fine, a guy named EJ. Thanks for saying you're better than us, Mr. Welch's boy. A Minute Maid was a special thing in my house.
Welch's. Get the fuck out of here. Couldn't afford Welsh's.
We would get Dr. Perky from Food Lion.
I would say
I would try that.
We got it mainly as a joke, but then we just kept getting it because we liked it.
Why can't we stop drinking this?
you know what's crazy? It's like oh no, I'm a Minute Maid stan. I got some at the crib right now.
The Minute Maid's amazing.
Now when you get like when you
time.
first get that step up in juice, like you tell your family you're doing a little bit better. When we first got Minute Maid, I was like, this is a class that I'll never want to fall back into. Of course, we still have to get Tampico to mix it up sometimes, but
My life changer, because back in the day before Michelle Obama changed, like, no sugar for children.
Yeah.
That's probably a good call. But no, we had Sugar Shacks. I'm sure you did too. 'Cause
I don't know what a Sugar Shack is.
it was just the vending machines of like.
Oh no,
Like
we didn't have
vending
any machines.
soda machines. God damn.
did y'all have snacks in your lunch lines to purchase?
He's thinking so. No.
I remember we'd get a little thing of fruit on one of the corners of
that
the.
doesn't count. We're talking shit that's bad for you.
Do you think that fucking gelatinous corn syrup fruit was good for me?
It was freshly grown in a lab for you.
Well, shit that tasted good that was bad for you. Like, we had Sugar Shacks. I used to always get like the little vanilla cookies with the cream in the middle and Country Time lemonade in the can. It's a legend.
Country Time lemonade, classic.
I don't think they
Actually,
make it anymore.
I'm a lemonade person, so like like if I'm at a place, probably drinking some sort of lemonade.
And that, if you want to talk about Kool-Aid, that is the creme de la creme. If you can get the twisty top of Country Time lemonade,
dog.
you've made it.
You in a different different tax bracket,
you
baby.
absolutely are. When I picked that up for the first time and put it in my basket, Gert, it was like an aura glow around me, and I knew I made it.
Nah, when
There's a sync.
You just start moving on up, start playing.
Mama made it.
There's a sync countdown episode here about stupid shit that made you feel fancy. Top 5. Because for me, like one of them is like when I first spent more than $1 on syrup, and when I eventually bought maple syrup, I was like,
have a poor show. We need to give
all
shout
our
out.
shows are poor shows. We just spent 10 minutes talking about Flavor Aid.
No, we did. No, I got you beat real quick. Yes, that's an excellent thing, but it took a while for us to get up to even that syrup because we were on Cairo.
Oh, I remember Cairo, the little blue.
Yep.
baby, no. Don't tell me that.
Yep. Cairo and bread was the go-to.
No, baby, no. Bro, I'm about to cry. That makes me sad, dog.
It was rough, man.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, rough.
That's corn syrup. That's not even maple, dog.
That's not even artificial.
No, that's all it is.
Yeah.
It just says high
just
fructose. That's it. When that's something you add to shit.
Yeah, you're
Like
we
pancakes and
Bread,
waffles.
pancakes, and waffles. That's what it was.
Dude, I didn't even know that Caro in the 70s was a clear white bottle.
Yeah, they still sell it.
But this is the one that I'm used to.
Yeah, that's the one. Y'all, man, we gotta have the Porsche. On like things
Yeah, no.
or in pies.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Ingredient, not a topping.
Did she ever? Hey, look. Did she ever get like a slice of like store brand bread? Just slather that shit in that and hand it to you
I'm just sad.
with the hot dog.
Is anyone sad?
Not
I'm
even
still
on the
sad.
bun, just the hot dog.
Tommy, were you grounded when this happened?
No, that was poor.
Just pour.
I was being grounded by the economical status quo of the United
By the
States.
system.
Yeah.
By the fucking
I was
system.
grounded by capitalism, not my parents.
No cable TV, Gert. Why?
Oh,
Did I do something wrong? I was born. That's about it.
Did you have to stick the paperclip in the back of the TV too?
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
Create some mini
Just to get
antenna?
anything, yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, we did the coat hanger.
Oh, okay. We
Coat
did
hanger
a little
work.
paperclip in the
Coat
back.
hanging and aluminum foil. I heard the paper. We didn't try that one, but I heard it did work.
Can't afford paper clips. Come on.
I don't know why we would have gotten them, to be honest.
You stole them from school.
I would say,
Saving your family is what you would do.
like, how do I put it? My port, because I got to get off Yoda person. Cause that shit hit me in my soul. Like I gotta go hug my mom and be like, "You never did that to me, mom. You left an illusion." She was like, "We always had maple syrup." She was just sparing.
Well, I'm sorry, you weren't born and raised on the Chitlin circuit. That's precisely what happened.
Nah, we poured other ways, but man, I guess that
that's
cabinet
poor.
just had
I don't
bread.
know what other ways. It's a black and white thing. Are you poor, aren't you?
Nah,
You were.
I mean, I still had cream of wheats. Like I said,
You lucky motherfucker. We didn't have that.
listen, no, stop it. Stop.
We didn't.
No, we 100%
Moms
didn't have
came
cream of
up.
wheat
She
either.
came up. She did a job, but no.
No, my
took a while.
I have no idea where it came from, but I know it was in my grandpa's like pantry for forever,
Yeah.
and it was just the old was it the oats guy?
Oh, Quaker Oats?
Quaker Oats. And it was
the Quaker Oats, man.
Yeah, and it was a box of Quaker Oats that had just been there, and it's probably still at that house to this day.
Oh, it stayed there forever.
Yes.
Mom's had that too. I don't know if we can afford Quaker Oats though. It was the other brand that wasn't Quaker Oats.
Oh, the one that just showed horses on it?
Yeah, that one. I don't think they're out of business now. But yeah, we had that, and it was there for years.
It probably was meant to be fed to
I was going
horses.
to ask, is that why horses were on it? I was like, it was oats for horses.
You're asking the wrong question, Gertz. Was it cheap?
I guess mine was tuna. I had a lot of tuna growing up.
See,
and
tuna and flavor was my mom's
No, and I-
specialty
and I
also, and I couldn't handle that one.
I
That
didn't-
was my line.
The tuna was your line?
Tuna fish sandwiches.
No,
and
see, for me,
flavor.
like, I didn't realize tuna was poor until it's too late. Until you, like...
So you hooked.
Yeah, no, yeah, until I was like... Because, I used to grow up, I was eating tuna sandwiches. You go to school, and they like, what's that? And you're like, tuna. Best sandwich in the world. And they're like... I have ham. I was like, what the fuck's a ham?
Yeah.
I was like,
Never heard of that kind of fish.
That's sliced. I was like, that's sliced on. What's
See that in the canned fish section.
Yeah. Yeah. Next time you go to the fish market, Mom, ask for ham.
Yeah. No, that makes me think of salmon croquettes, which were terrible, which is just canned salmon balled up, rolled in like breading and fried.
They do have
That
meat.
doesn't sound bad.
They do have meat croquettes in Japan that are great.
Oh.
So
Oh, he's gonna be like this all the rest of the year.
Uh,
In Japan, they have this thing over
Of course.
It's day one.
It's day one, nigga. And there's also just a lot of food. It's like-
Well,
Did they have that corn syrup that Tommy was raised on there?
nah,
If you
they got maple.
Okay.
if you actually bring that syrup, they behead you.
Yeah.
Like, it's-
I will say my one negative is, man, they stingy on sauces when you go to restaurants, though.
Oh, yeah.
They be out here like, no, that packet of ketchup is actually supposed to be like what I think is intended of a packet of ketchup. Where it's like, oh yeah, one's enough. No, they give you like one or two, and you're like, I got a whole ass burger and fries. What am I supposed to do with this if you order to go? So,
Stretch.
what's up?
Got to make it stretch.
Hell no. I was like, that shit, I pay.
You don't bring your American ways there. Don't be one of those.
No,
Just
they
your
have-
American money, but not
all.
your ways.
Not your way.
Dude, we'll drop the sun on them again. He can get as much ketchup as he wants.
Sports.
It's hilarious. Fuck you.
Sports.
Trying to be healthy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Commitment to Mexcellence. My name is Marco. I will be your host, but straight off his plane from Japan. Introduce yourself, sir.
Konbanwa. My name is TJ.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And also,
You didn't have to.
also the man of many syrups across from the man from Japan.
Oh, man with one syrup.
To be look,
Funny, fucking break.
and to be and look as another milestone. You remember the Hungry Jack syrup that you had to put in the microwave? Had the little microwave on it.
Hell
heat it up,
yeah.
get hot. That's when I knew I made it.
Now, when Bottle's telling you if you cooked it,
Yeah.
that shit. Time out. What's your name?
Tommy.
And last but not least, the person that we really shouldn't do this without, because you just bring in so many facts and figures.
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Gertz. I did bring something else in, though, today, because
Time out.
what's up?
Whoa, what?
Can you hit this fucking
Oh,
chair?
yeah.
You saw it too, didn't
Is
you?
it squeaky?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's squeaking a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Go on, continue.
You get WD-40.
Since the last time we saw each other was before Halloween, and I prepped for Halloween by buying candy for trick-or-treaters. Once again, no trick-or-treaters this
So
year.
all candy went to you.
All candy went to me, Samantha, and you.
Way!
Damn, we getting fat.
This is amazing.
It's holiday time.
Hell yeah.
Marcos, I know you like Reese's.
Yes.
Oh man, you were hooking up the kids.
I grew up in a full-size candy bar house, so I keep that tradition alive. Sammy, I know you like cookies and cream.
Good Lord.
Hell yeah.
He does this for us every year.
Frozen too. Shit yeah.
TJ, I know you're not a chocolate guy.
Oh yes, my man.
And Tommy, I got something special just for you. I got
You want me to steal a chair from work?
some fresh well wishes.
I didn't spend money on him.
Tommy, I got you. I'm not an asshole, so I got you candy.
I'm allergic to peanut.
No, you're not. And those are literally your favorite ones.
They are. Now I gotta get you some. God damn it, Gert.
Yeah, now you know how
You
it
get him
is.
shit last year, Tommy. Why are you going to start now?
Because he got me Snickers.
He also got you Snickers last year.
I thought he'd forget. And I was hoping, the well wishes thing that was all about. I was like, at least I don't have to reciprocate. I did it already.
I just want Tommy to know how shitty it feels
I don't like it.
when someone says, "Hey, I wish you well," on a day where everyone else is either getting you gifts. You would have been better off not saying anything. Well,
Wait, did he do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
he literally came up.
I was in Japan and I was like, I gotta get something kind of cute. I went to
gave
a
the
fucking
man
next store. I was
A
like, this is gonna be
sincere
nice.
gift.
And it
Oh,
wasn't
if
a
I
gift.
wrote it in a card, it'd be okay.
It's your birthday. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not that you didn't get me anything. It's that you acted like you did when you got me nothing. That's the problem.
Can you explain the story?
Yeah, so it was at my birthday party at the pinballs. At Lake
What's
Creek
funny
Pinballs.
is we were on air, and I said, Tommy, make a well wish for Sam. So there is a present for you in that sports podcast.
Nope, I'm not picking favorites.
I'm trying to think how many people showed up. It's probably like 10 people ended up showing up.
Yeah.
Some people got me something, some people didn't. And that's fine. I wasn't expecting people to give me gifts. I didn't ask for gifts. So like some people gave me some gifts and it was great. Some people didn't, and I was like, yeah, you came. I appreciate it. Whatever. Tommy has the temerity to come up to me as if he's going to give me something and then says, "Gertz, I don't believe in getting people gifts, so I wish you well. Here's some well wishes for your
was sincere
birthday."
as fuck.
It was,
If I put it in a card, put $5 in it, nobody says a thing.
Hell yeah, no one says a thing.
yeah,
It has
because
more-
you actually gave something.
What the hell different? I saved a tree. Like, I don't know.
The $5.
What the hell? Why? Well, I'll give you $5. You want $5, Gert?
Not anymore. That ship has sailed. I've been 34 for over a week.
I did give you well wish. You just weren't here for 'em.
That show, so I didn't even.
I left them here for you.
Did you walk in and be like, wait, whoa,
Well wishes. Yeah.
wishes?
Yeah. I'm not saying you have to get people stuff. I'm saying when you don't get people stuff, don't act like
Don't
you do.
acknowledge it.
No, actually, I know you can hear me. Gertz gave me money. I don't know how much money, but more money than I ever would give him.
Yeah,
I almost
he's
just gave it back.
he's a
Guess
great
what?
guy.
I spent it on shit because that's how I operate. But I didn't give him well wishes. That was better.
I meant
Shit
it.
about that.
I meant it though.
Well-
That's super. That's actually.
You want me to not mean? Do you want me to not want this man to have well wishes in his for 1 year? It's for 1 year only, and I want you to have a great year. Next year we'll re-up.
Parents, Gertz.
What do you?
That is the hierarchy of gifts I got this year. Girlfriend, parents, Gertz.
You don't want well wishes. Is what you're saying.
You need to be number.
Oh, well.
$85.
That's not how much.
Let's
well,
all
get your
let's all
value,
center.
traded value straight.
I'll bring it back. Bring it back. We are actually, our first subject is about exchange and determining whether it is fair or not.
You know what? I'm gonna
Okay.
give you props. That was actually a.
That was a good.
I know where you're going. That was a
Pretty
good
good.
transition. You deserve.
He's
Yes, sir.
that's good.
We were getting
I
derailed.
wish you well. It's like,
Thank you,
No, it's not his birthday. birthday. He doesn't get those.
He's right. He's right. You can't give them away.
Yeah.
Next for sure. She went.
With the
Giving you well
handshake.
You said
gotta do the handshake.
I give well wishes like it's a thing. It's not a thing.
Watch you have the luckiest year you've ever had.
So,
Just saying.
4 of us, if you count Sam off camera, play fantasy football.
Yeah, I try. Not really.
I acknowledge the league's existence.
Yeah, that's it. I do that.
I beat you this week.
Okay.
How am I doing in there, by the way? Middle of the road?
Well, bye weeks have started, so I'm going to imagine not well.
I didn't bench it or swap out anything.
I'm number one. Just put that way, I'm number one.
Are you trying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's 14 people in the league. By math, someone's trying. I'm trying a little bit, but I just... it's
Well, I
honestly
remember
very
that.
hard at this point where players keep getting hurt and no one's playing consistent. So I don't... Even if I was giving 100%, I'm not sure how you do well. But someone has come up with a very serious advantage. A guy in my league is offering Pollard for CMC, and I get to bang his wife one time.
This is your thing?
This is the subject. This is a real story that's out there.
Oh, this isn't our league.
No one is.
No!
Just say,
I need to pull them over to the side and have a conversation.
that's a part of the rules.
Yes. No.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Bad.
who's the moderator over there?
Guy in my league is 3-5, desperate to turn his team around and needs more consistency with running back. He sent me a text saying he wants CMC, but there's not really anyone in his team. I'm currently 7-1, so I don't need to make any changes really. He said I could bang his wife one time if I accept this trade.
Wow.
And if it goes through. Honestly, it's pretty tempting since she has huge tits and I fantasized about her before.
Jesus.
First of all, this is a lot to unpack. I don't know what high roller league you're in to where the risk of losing is apparently enough to where you have to say, "Fuck it, someone's got to bang my wife because I cannot come in last place."
Yeah, what kind of
Number two-
league are you in? What's the punishment?
Yeah, what's the punishment? That's what I'm
Holy
saying.
shit.
Is Lost Death? Is this Squid Games? Like a fantasy
Yeah, it might
football?
be.
I'm good.
It's a horror movie version of fantasy football.
Second,
Is she in on this?
yeah, does she know?
Yeah.
I think that's the most important
That's
question.
the first thing I thought. I was like,
Yeah.
is she in on this? So she's like, honey, I know you've had a rough couple seasons. We can make this work. We can turn this around. I'll take one for the team.
Somewhere I feel like someone's getting played somewhere in this.
Yeah.
And just look, and also don't openly admit you fantasize about anyone's wife.
Yeah.
Even if you do, don't openly admit
What
it.
kind of league is this?
I'm not our league.
This is the point of fantasy
Honestly,
football.
You stop making fun of my league. All right?
Honestly, the FX show, the league, never
That guy's
even
a
had
great
the
guy.
spotlight.
Yeah,
If you met him, you'd like him.
yeah.
He's fine people.
Chip, I got your back.
His name would be Chip.
That's absolutely a chip.
Oh my God! No, don't. Fantasy football is not a reason to lean into your fantasies. Just make sure you stay the fuck away from people's wives,
Yeah, man.
please.
This is why I don't play fantasy.
Because you'd give up your wife?
No. I just don't want to be around that company.
That wouldn't be my crowd.
Yeah. You're like, yo, these people are trying to sell their wives into sexual favors over fantasy football. I don't think I want to hang with them.
League. Maybe it's the Swingers League. Who knows? Swingers can fantasy football too.
But then you...
No, but then you wouldn't post it.
Or
Yeah.
this dude's marriage is on the skids already. And
And he's like, I'm gonna get some out of this.
it's over now.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're offering your wife up, hopefully to her knowledge, to
Yes.
other people for Tony Pollard.
No, he's getting CMC.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah, think about it.
no, was it?
What about Tyreek Hill?
No player's worth it, but it's like, no, CMC for Tony Pollard.
What about CJ Stroud?
I'll never give up CJ.
No, but is he worth it?
Like,
No player, no
That's a
fantasy
lie.
Call
Right.
yourself
player.
a fan?
That's not a real fan.
I just realized how much I would be dominating this year if I didn't trade you CJ Stroud.
Oh yeah, you did. Thanks. I got Tank Dell also, but I, for whatever reason, benched him. So that was 30 points that went nowhere. But Yeah. Appreciate that. How's Geno Smith treating you?
He's not even on my team anymore.
Get called by Tommy right yet again.
You still drafted Geno originally.
I didn't. I didn't do the draft. It was all automated. I was house shopping.
So, just let's say it's in the wife's knowledge.
Yeah.
Let's say everything's consensual here.
Everything's on the up and up.
Do you think he should do it?
I mean, no, he shouldn't, because that's gonna sour this whole thing forever. Like,
Is it not already?
I mean, it would be. I mean, it's pretty soured. That's true.
Yeah.
But things can always get worse.
He ain't lying.
I feel like there's just a lot of things I would rather take, no matter like how hot this lady may be. I would.
Yeah,
the awkwardness afterwards,
Right.
forever, would just be like.
Can't be in the same league with this.
Yeah, I'd be like, like, what do you do afterwards? You're like, man, that was a great time. Check your phone.
And I don't want to be haunted every time I see Christian McCaffrey on television.
That's gonna leave a scar.
Yeah, some deep mental scars.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
Now,
gonna
like-
trigger something.
Unless you really don't like the guy, in which case, no, I'm with you. Like,
this is some sloppy shit.
it's some
dude.
sloppy shit. But also, when it
Yeah,
comes to
it's
fantasy trades,
I like how-
trades have to be just in league shit.
Yeah, you can't be.
Can't start offering
No
wives.
sexual
Yeah,
favors here.
that sounds like a gambling addiction or something.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem somewhere here.
Actually,
Jeez.
I'll put the guy in a moral predicament. I'll be like, $1,000 or your wife.
This is indecent proposal too.
Like,
It's weird how dirty and skanky this is, and this still was never a plot line in the league.
Yeah,
They didn't even think of this shit.
Like, we have standards.
Yeah. We would never do anything that tacky
Yeah.
on this FX show.
Like Nick Kroll.
Sorry, Dick Croy. And a character
guy's
named
a-
Taco.
this guy in the league, not the poster, because he's a scumbag of a different variety, but the guy who's offering his wife is like the truest essence of scumbag. Whenever it's like, my wife's worth a fantasy trade, like that is the equivalent exchange you put forever. You
Christian
will now
McCaffrey
put your
is
wife.
all.
Actually, yeah. No, hey, in some regards, I guess that's a big light. It's like my wife's worth Christian McCaffrey. They're of equal value, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a fantasy trade.
That's insane.
Fantasy is in the name.
That is fucking insane.
Hey man, my wife doesn't get injured nearly as often as he does.
Not in the shit.
We can make this happen. Yeah, that's right. She doesn't have a shitty head coach, just a shitty husband like me.
That would be a good Black Mirror episode.
Well,
Oh wow. That's a good way to start the show.
we're gonna slow it down now, the same way
Yeah.
bands do.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a quick pit stop into slow down territory and talk about baseball.
Wow.
Baseball ended.
I don't want to talk about this.
I do.
Why not? History was made, don't you know?
Was it? I didn't watch. No one else did either.
That is actually that's
I heard
actually
that was made.
Guess
that's actually the point of the segment.
Oh, great.
Is
I'll
that
talk
nobody
about this.
watched
Gave
the
a
World
flying
Series?
fuck about
Yep.
the shitty Texas Rangers. Yeah.
Yes, or the Arizona Diamondbacks. It was the
Yeah,
least
so-
watched
yeah, 'cause
World
they're
Series.
not superstars. They didn't have a scandal.
So-
That made people root. We are the Floyd.
Don't
Mayweather.
try
We are the
and
Floyd
put-
Mayweather
don't try and put the
Jr.
Astros
of baseball
in a
players.
good light.
Of baseball teams. Yeah, come on.
Don't do that.
We're fun to watch. We're fun to root against or
Don't do
root
that.
for. Go Stros.
Don't you do that.
Fuck the
Don't-
Rangers. I'm
don't
sorry.
start.
Let's see how.
Don't put
keep
the
talking about how much of a failure their World Series was.
Don't start putting the cheating Astros in that camp.
They're great. It's a dynasty.
Well, TJ can't actually answer this. This is actually a question for you guys.
Yeah.
With the World Series not being entertaining to most of the American
Yes.
fan base
Trash team.
and soccer on the up, which would you rather watch? A
Soccer
World
all-
Cup or
Or the Texas Rangers World Cup.
No, what? Time out. Don't make Gertz's brain blow up like that.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
This offends him. Yeah.
Gertz would rather be in his garden, dog.
I was like, oh no, like cartoons aren't an option. Like,
You had to design your own hell.
soccer is so bad, man.
But
Like,
baseball?
I'd pick baseball over soccer. Yeah, I would. I just dislike everything about soccer. Like the whole mentality behind it, like the way players get rewarded so much for flopping. The way the clock works is fucking stupid.
It doesn't stop.
It's and then there's extra time. How much extra time? Nobody knows. We don't know. It's so stupid.
That's actually a very the extra time one was the one that still gets me thrown off. I'm like,
Well,
when does the game end?
Exactly. It completely. There's no tension because there's no context. Like when you watch games with clocks, like basketball or football, it's like, oh shit, things got to happen. They got to happen fast.
Such an American way of thinking, Gertz. You gotta.
I'm thinking of it from an entertainment standpoint. Imagine if you're watching a movie and all of a sudden it just shuts off. Imagine if every movie.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, that ending stinks. And imagine if every movie ended like The Sopranos finale.
Sopranos was a great show up to that.
It's a terrible finale.
But I got what I wanted out of it. I got entertainment. It didn't end the way I might have wanted it. Gertz, it's the world sport.
Soccer? The world has made a lot of bad decisions.
Horrible.
Yeah.
No. God damn it, I should have helped you there. Yeah, no, soccer's a great sport. I like
Not
it.
the league. The league's hella corrupt.
It's horrendous.
Man, that's tough. If it's in person, then
we
it's
are
soccer.
actually, as an American population, headed to a place where baseball is no longer the American pastime. Like most kids.
It's never been. Look, football showed up and said, "Bitch, I'm better." And that's just it.
Really stuck
Yeah.
with
But parents, a lot of parents are worried about concussions and shit like that. So
Other shit.
So it's
Stop being
basketball
weak.
or soccer to most parents.
Do you know how many players are on an NFL roster?
No.
It's like 52, I believe.
Yeah, 52.
We can find 52 parents that don't give a shit about their kids.
Oh, easily.
Yeah,
it. Very
football's gonna be fine.
It ain't going anywhere.
Now look, there's such a gap between what I'd want to watch between like the top two sports. Because look, if I'm not watching football, you're already starting to get like basketball. When it gets closer to the end of the season, I'm much more consistent.
Yes.
But throughout the season,
Yeah,
there's too many goddamn games. Hockey is an in-person one. I think hockey can be interesting.
Hockey's fun in person.
I love hockey.
Baseball's fun in person.
I do not
Baseball's
agree.
fun. You really?
Baseball, and maybe it's just because I've gone to like very few games, but the one time I went to a baseball game, said, shit's long.
Yeah. Well, now they actually have a timer for pitching, which is great. That improved baseball a bit in my eyes.
But soccer, I've been in person and I was like, oh, okay, when it's crunk, it's crunk. But when it's slow, it's a very different experience.
Soccer sucks. Like
So,
it stinks from top to bottom.
but I don't know, like, what's after that? I guess golf? I don't want to watch
I'm not
golf in
watching
person.
fucking golf.
But actually,
There's a lot of those. No offense, Chris. I call them elite white people sports because, like, to own a NASCAR or an F1 or golf, you got to have a lot of money.
I tell you what, I've been known to get lost in a tennis match ever so often.
Tennis is fun to watch.
Yeah,
tennis is actually more entertaining than it has any right to be. I would actually say the reason why tennis isn't popular or tennis isn't like at that same level of popularity is simply like, think about the sports that are easily, like tennis is actually easily accessible to play, but no one does it.
Right.
But if you were to play tennis, after I played tennis for the first time, I was like, this shit's
intense.
hard.
It's very hard.
And then I was like, oh yeah, I want to
I
watch this
respect
shit.
the fuck out of tennis players.
Tennis players are the most in shape athletes on the
Yeah,
planet.
absolutely.
Dog, they're running
That
back.
shit is hard.
Yeah.
If you've not played tennis,
Yeah.
it is so hard, so difficult.
brutal.
Yeah.
It
I
is
took a whole
brutal
class,
workout.
and I still came out of that class like I'm talking like UT class
Yeah.
on tennis to get better.
Yeah.
It was still rough.
It's hard, man. Respect to them.
Yeah.
Forgotten athletes. Yeah.
Well,
Fuck NASCAR drivers.
no one puts a NASCAR driver in
They
the
call
top
themselves
100.
athletes. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean-
You drive.
Oh.
My uncle drives. He's 84. Get the fuck out of here.
He's gotten speeding tickets.
He hasn't. That's the impressive part.
So
And he
simply
speeds
too
like a
deep.
maniac.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
Well, it's still in a little bit of the slowdown just because we're in college territory now, but you do get to yell, you know, who we're talking about because we're talking about Michigan and Harbaugh, two things.
Scandal.
The scandal.
What happened?
Oh, they're stealing
You've been out
signals.
of the country. It's been nuts.
I was in a country where it's peaceful. It
Did
was
you watch
nice
any
over there.
Cowboys games then?
Hell yeah, I still watch football. You not see me? Oh, right. You're not in chat. I was like,
I was still riding high for my game. I didn't have time to watch it.
nah. Sammy was like,
Heard it was a fun one.
yeah, we'll talk about that game. But Sammy was like, oh hey, get what is it? Get off the chat and go enjoy Japan. I was like, nigga, it's like 5 a.m. I ain't got shit to do. I'm watching football. All right. But fill me in. What's going on?
So apparently this has been going on for a while because apparently we'll go into it. There's a lot of weird things in college football that I was not fully aware of. Like I've seen the signs on the side.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I didn't know that a lot of teams just openly refuse to move to headset. Like they just don't.
They just don't do it. They don't have the wristbands or headsets. Yeah.
No.
So then what the fuck do they do?
They have
Symbols?
weird fucking signs with symbols like Austin Powers and pineapples and boats.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And so what they did was they had somebody break the rule that was not associated with the team. His name was Connor Stallions, and he was videotaping. Yeah, that was a great name. Too great a name to be doing this like
Should be a
low shit.
quarterback.
Yeah.
He failed.
And he was out there recording everybody's signs, and he would then just relay it down. Nobody knows what the truth of the matter is. They just know that he was at least the guy that was recording
They got
it.
a paper trail.
But the paper trail hasn't come to light because this isn't a government type thing.
No.
It has to be people being like, hey, can we go look around your office for evidence? And Michigan can just say no.
Yeah. Well, they looked up like the credit card that purchased the tickets for the games where he was spying.
Yeah.
And they were all from his credit card. And people were like, well, where's this dude getting this kind of money from? He makes like $40,000 a year, but he's got great seats at all these high-profile college games. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Harbaugh money.
One of the funniest things that I had heard when I came out of this, because they have to be doing this for at least last year or the year before, when they played TCU, like apparently this has been a rumor of the coaches for a while.
Yeah.
So TCU changed the signs the week of.
Fuck them. Great.
Yep, it's some New England Patriots type shit. That's
absolute
exactly
New England
right,
Patriot
Rakeen. It reeks of Belichick shit.
Yeah.
Belichick shit.
And look, it's either you, and I have two feelings about when it comes to the sort of cheating and reading into signs thing.
Yeah.
Either fucking learn how to be a proper coach and just prep for the situations like everybody else and have it completely fair.
Yeah.
Or the opposite end, fucking make it a game. Make this shit like some spy shit.
Right.
I want.
War it's on a field. Make it legit war. Get your spies.
No, literally, make that shit be like, hey, whoa, is that green under your hoodie? You take off at a Bengals game, like that.
Like a Scooby-Doo thing at halftime.
Well, NFL gets around this by having everything be through a headset or things like that. They don't. College doesn't use headsets. Somehow LSU has air conditioning in their helmets, but they can't.
They don't have headsets.
They don't have
What?
headsets. Yep.
Well, they
crazy.
spent all that money keeping that tiger alive in a swamp.
Well, they also have a floating river. Is that what it's called?
Most colleges have a floating river, though, for some
Really?
fucking reason.
Why?
I don't know. Texas Tech has one. Does UT have one?
What's a floating river?
Like the
river that you.
a lazy river.
Ah, there it goes. Because I was like
Yeah,
floating.
whatever the fuck. Yeah, lazy.
Anything floats in bodies of water.
To be a dense motherfucker to sink.
I'm like confused. I'm like, what's the...
Okay.
Texas State has one, and they don't even really play football. over
They
there.
don't deserve one.
I'm but to your point, man, stop being lame. Just fucking play the
Roll
game
with
how
it.
it is.
No, fuck it. I want spies.
No, I'm saying it's either play the game how it is, or I want some spy game shit.
Yeah.
So you want commit one way or the other.
Yeah, basically, this half-ass not enforcing it enough is not encouraging everything. Like, it should just be like, look, if we figured it out, it's just squashed out. It should be just they have enough, college football has enough control, NFL has enough control to squash that shit out as quickly as possible.
Yeah, college football has a ton of influence and power. They could quash this if they
Could
wanted.
easily. It's
feel
no
like
rules.
you
They can
lose
do
your
whatever
job.
They want to do. Yeah. They could punish
lose your job
however
if
way they
you-
want to.
Yeah.
If you're caught cheating any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Or, hey, now you start recruit. Now you're not only recruiting players coming from high school. Now you're recruiting also scouts.
Kind of
Yeah,
stallions.
be like, hey, kid.
Scout/goons.
Yeah. Hey, kid. You looking real scrawny, unassuming.
Oh, you best believe kind
want
of
a scholarship?
he would have took somebody out if need be.
My biggest issue with it is that college football's already rigged enough. So, like, I don't like it getting rigged even further.
Yeah, you aren't lying about that. That's true.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same, 5 teams in the mix.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's already
I agree.
it's already kind of scummy.
I'd never looked up a picture of Connor Stallions till right now.
Yeah, that looks like a guy who.
He looks like the guy that the spy shoots, like that he was chasing in the middle of the movie.
He looks like a man that has gloves. It looks like he has gloves in his glove compartment.
That's a mook.
That's a straight up goon.
That is a patsy if I've ever seen it. Yeah.
He's a henchman. Like,
Yeah.
I could totally see this guy punched by Liam Neeson.
Oh, absolutely.
Or getting killed in a courthouse by like the mob.
Because he talked.
Yeah, exactly. He rats him out.
Because of course he did.
Yeah, Harbaugh sent his regards.
Just puts like milk on him.
Connor Stallion sounds like a porn name.
It does.
Kind of does, yeah.
There you go. That's your next career path, kind of stallion. Don't even have to change anything. That's your government.
Well, there's nothing you can be charged with, really, because it's a game.
He got fired, so I guess kicked out of Michigan.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Sure, if you hired him anywhere else, Houston might need a guy with your talents. Then
The Astros could use a spy.
But fuck it, any Houston team. If you're good at your job, get better at being a spy.
Well,
yeah.
Speaking of getting fired.
Winning's winning, Gertz. Tanking, cheating, it's all fair game.
Be careful with this one. If you say it loud enough, he'll come back out.
Oh, he's coming back out. He'll smell it at some point.
Yeah.
But we are on the subject
He
of.
could whisper it, but he's still going to come back.
I don't know how this dude even got this job.
I don't either. Was he a defensive coordinator?
He's offensive coordinator.
Really?
Are you thinking about? Are we talking about?
Piece of trash.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
we're talking about the original. I thought you meant the interim. Oh, no, I don't either. No, I know. Actually, no, fuck
Because
that. I didn't know how.
he fucking fucked up the Broncos.
Fucked up the Broncos.
Then
made it
fucked
about
up-
the same length of games before being fired, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was hired interimly for the Colts, and they gave him the boot.
No. He was hired. He
Yeah.
was hired. Not even interimly. He was hired, and people got fired because he was supposed to be coming, and he bailed in the last fucking minute.
Yeah.
And fucked up people's lives.
And on that reputation, still got this job.
What a piece of shit. Fuck.
Somebody called Drifter because yes, we are on Raiders talk now. So, all right, he didn't show up.
I don't think. Yeah, he's taking.
No, he's mad about the election. All right, go on.
Oh, yeah, no. No, I don't know how the fuck he got this job. Actually, I do. It's because Patriot Way.
The Belichick tree.
It works. It's never worked. It's been a monumental failure every time someone's tried. I know because my team tried it for like almost a decade, and actually over a decade, and it didn't. It was terrible.
The only time
It almost ruined the entire franchise.
The only time it almost worked was with Brian Flores in Miami.
And people say with Bill O'Brien, no, not really. It was in the AFC South with like Zach Mittenberger and Blake Bortles as the quarterbacks we had to face. We had a little Andrew Luck when he wasn't injured.
You mean AFC Championship leader Blake Bortles?
That was one weird time. Yeah. So weird. They ran the ball more so during that time.
Have you been to an AFC Championship?
I feel like we might make it soon. Maybe.
Okay.
We'll make it farther than Kenny Pickett.
Okay.
The record does not say it.
That Canada. Fuck everybody in this room.
Kenny Pickett sleeps for 3 quarters and somehow figures something out in the fourth.
No, Mike Tomlin figured something out.
I saw that press conference clip of Mike Tomlin saying like, yeah, why don't you phrase it like that? He's been outstanding in fourth quarters. It's like, because the fourth quarter is only 1/4 of the game, Tom. Tomlin, Mike. I'm so mad right now.
Y'all are winning.
He's going to be a winning team, guys.
Like, why'd you just bring up all the good shit he does? You mean, oh yeah, the 1/4 things that he does well versus the 3/4 of things he does badly?
He wins. He doesn't win championships, but he wins.
After a certain point, y'all are on the playoff.
Yeah. Give that man his flowers, Gertz.
They're dead and rotted because that's what he deserves. He stinks. Kenny Pickett stinks.
Your quarterback and your offensive coordinator stinks.
Kenny Pickett stinks. Our offensive coordinator
bad.
also stinks.
He's bad, but he's gotten you this far.
You can tell when a quarterback has talent even when they have a bad offensive coordinator. We saw it with Justin Herbert.
Yes.
You can tell.
Very true.
Like Kenny Pickett, like what does he do really well? I'll wait.
I don't know, but
I don't know.
I'm gonna end the conversation.
Well,
But he doesn't have a Josh McDaniels.
That's true.
on the note of Josh McCain, that's who we're all talking about, even though we've been beating around the bush in the way that we always do. The way this came about is they had a big meeting
Yeah.
where they thought
It
would
was a
be
roast.
well, they thought it was going to be constructive. It was like, all right, guys, we need to the team captains are here. All right, how can we fix this? What's going wrong? And all the team captains were like, well, there's only one person that's wrong here today.
Yeah.
And then they all just took turns and went in.
Yeah.
But, like, it didn't help his matters any when, like, Antonio Pierce, who's now the interim head coach, I like, let the man cook. It seems like they like him.
They clearly like him.
Don't fuck up like you did the last
I was
time.
about to say, you think they're going to make the same Versace mistake twice?
Because they still love Versace there.
Yeah.
But, like, no. The guy, he told the dude to make an inspirational speech to hype these players up. He did, but he mentioned the Patriots and them beating the Patriots back when he was with the Giants. And this motherfucker, after all of this, pulled him aside and was like, don't talk about the Patriots like that. Next day, he was fired.
Yeah. Apparently, Mark Davis heard about that and was like, oh, fuck that guy.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Read a fucking room that just told you how they felt.
Right.
God, these fucking Belichick tree he picks like just the simplest motherfuckers that just have like they have an issue.
Yeah.
They're not people.
No.
They're blowhards and they think they're geniuses and they're the dumbest motherfuckers in the room.
Yeah.
And because Belichick said you were great, Belichick with all that Tom Brady energy said you were great and you thought you were great.
He picks toadies. Belichick.
Big time.
Yeah, like that's what he
Straight
does.
flunkies. Just the dumbest meatheads he can find.
But that story cracked me up when they're like a constructive team meeting. I mean, it was constructive.
They won.
They won afterwards.
They look a lot better now that he's gone.
Oh, look, they play more free. And they look
Yeah.
happy.
Happy. There was happiness
happy.
on people's faces.
Yes.
Josh Jacobs had the best game he's had all year.
Yep.
Dante Adams did well.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yep.
good for them. I
Yeah.
love to see
Well,
that
I mean, Mark Davis got to walk out as a little bit of a hero after the firing.
Yeah.
he has spent a lot of money on coaches.
Yeah.
With a new haircut. Look at that. With normal haircut now.
Is that normal?
I mean, it's not as bold.
It's true.
Yeah. It's better than what he had before. It's low bar, but it's better.
So, I mean, they have a black GM and a black coach.
Interims. We'll see as it sticks.
Look,
That's the first time that's ever happened, though.
I know,
Let
it's
me help you out.
crazy.
don't do what the Panthers did.
Yeah.
Switch to a black coach halfway through the year to fix their problems.
You set him up to fail.
Well, I don't know, TJ. Frank Reich's going to be looking for a job next season, don't you know?
Well,
Yes, he definitely will be.
Hell, he might not make it out of this season.
I think they'll finish the season, but then
They
I
need
think
a
he's
fall
gone.
guy.
Yeah, I think he'll finish the season, but I think they'll fire him at the end of the season.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. But
Ron
no,
Rivera, that'll be another. There's going to be a lot of coaching openings, I think.
yeah, Ron
They
Rivera's
got to
probably
get
gone.
rid of fucking Staley, right?
Man,
This has got to be the year.
I-
Josh, man, I'm rooting for you.
I would hope so because he
It's
sucks.
got to be the. He's been on the hot seat for 3 years.
Herbert is just. I've never seen a quarterback just cover up for a bad coach in
That's
the
the
same
problem,
way.
yeah.
Like, it's not a Belichick situation.
No.
No.
Because
Herbert should have won like 2 Super Bowls
Like-
by now.
Herbert, see, like with Brady and Belichick, you were like, oh, who's doing what, right? Not this situation. You
No,
know who's
you know
doing
who's
what.
doing everything.
Right.
You know who's doing what, and it's still holding back. I'd be depressed if I was on the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be just as sad as the Raiders were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
The fact they're not, I don't know if they love football anymore. But how could you if you're a Los Angeles Charger? A San Diego Charger would love football.
Yeah. Yeah. They had like an underdog mentality to them.
Have a
LA.
nice little secure fan base in their own little world down there.
LA Chargers
did
just
they
sad.
or did
It's very
Phillip
sad.
Rivers just play angry for his entire San
He
Diego
gave
life?
that team
Ed
personality.
Tomlinson too.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was a hell of a team.
Yeah. I mean, people were sad when Phillip Rivers retired.
Yeah.
Some of the best
Fucking
mic'd
guy.
up moments ever.
Justin Herbert.
He was the best of the quarterback carousel the Colts had for a while.
Yes. Yeah. He got them to the playoffs. Yeah. So I hope the Raiders do better. And yeah, I'd like to see the interim coach, Antonio Pierce, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to see him succeed.
like
I don't think anyone's one of us in the room, despite how it may be positioned sometimes, have a bone to pick with the Raiders.
No, we really don't.
No.
Like, usually
That's
we're
a
actually
team I would
fairly
love to root
positive.
for,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like we were saying they should have fired Josh McDaniels last year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, in fact, we said they shouldn't have hired him. They should have kept Bisaccia.
The overall issue that's still coming down to it is that Mark Davis still has to pay $60 million to even Gruden
Right.
and
Yeah.
McDaniels to not coach.
All I've learned from this is I've got to learn how to con my way into a coaching job.
Right. Yeah.
Because if I
that's the way
get
to
fired,
go.
I'm getting a check.
And
That is the way to go.
that's the price of doing bad business. I mean, either way, he was going to be paying Josh McDaniels that money. It was like, that money is gone. Do you want to pay it and lose, or do you want to pay it and win? What do you want to do? Because that money's getting either way, and that you're stuck with it.
Antonio Pierce is getting you wins.
Yes.
He's cheaper.
Yes.
Stick with him.
Well, on that note, so one thing is like they did party like they were winning the Super Bowl. They pulled out cigars.
They got rid of a Josh McDaniels, man. You let them party.
Yeah.
They get this one. And also, it's Las Vegas.
I was about to say, like, I will give them it 90%, but I will say they beat.
They couldn't do this if Derek Carr was still there.
They
They would
beat-
not allow it.
They beat. Yeah, well, yeah. They'd be in a prayer circle at that point.
Yeah.
They would.
Our prayers were answered. Let's try this again.
But they came in and made changes like really quickly, and I appreciate that.
And I do
also,
understand
Jimmy G
that.
went back home. He's back on the bench where he likes to be,
That's what he deserves to be.
where he feels comfortable.
He's just that guy from Blue Mountain State, isn't he?
He absolutely is.
Thad? No, not Thad. Thad is the leader, the other guy. But no, I will say that like I think the Raiders are going to be a lot better. They can be worse. They were circling as one of the worst teams in the NFL with McDaniels there, but
They'll get more wins than they would have under McDaniels. I don't know how many wins that is. But
I'm just saying that you probably shouldn't celebrate this hard for beating the
I don't know
Giants
if it's for
with
that. I think it's
it's
for
just
the whole
with
thing.
Tommy DeVito as quarterback.
Goddamn Tommy DeVito. Have you seen him? He looks like he's from the Jersey Shore.
He even has a necklace that has TD on it.
Yeah, with that spiky hair. Yeah. And a spray tan. Have you seen him, Kurt?
I've not.
You need to. Put up Tommy DeVito. Just give him a shout
in their
out.
defense, again, it's like you just got rid of the boogeyman.
Right. I don't blame him for this.
I'm cool with is this every game? No.
If they do this next week, I'm gonna be like, all right.
Unless they beat like a Chiefs or something, well, whatever.
Right.
But no,
Look,
let them party for
They're
this. one.
partying the way Detroit party when Matt Patricia got fired, the way
Yes.
we party when Bill O'Brien got fired. Like, it's a great
The
feeling.
way we'll party when Matt Canada gets fired.
It feels like the weight's off of you,
Yeah.
and it feels good.
Oh wait, that was the Giants QB, right?
That is Tommy DeVito.
Because
Yo.
Tyrod's hurt, right?
Yep, this is your third string QB. How's it looking down, up in New York, rather? It's
I mean,
They don't like QBs up in New York.
well,
really not. Well, Daniel Jones is done, right?
Yeah, yes, he's
I don't
injured.
see him.
He's
Coming.
I was about to
well,
say,
no, I
we-
mean, like
coming
he's
back
not
at all.
going to be a starter anymore.
I don't know about that aspect.
See, that's the most monkey's paw deal you could ever get. Is like we've decided he's our franchise quarterback this year and pay him an obscenely stupid. I mean, great for us, stupid for y'all amount of
Oh
money.
God.
Poor Andrew.
But on the inverse, hey, look,
You got a Tommy DeVito.
got to Tommy DeVito. Saquon's still not paid.
You don't get no more New York than Tommy DeVito.
That's true.
Good job, New York.
You think they're entering the Caleb sweepstakes?
No, I don't think they got enough law. Well, they might. Actually.
Yeah, they only have 2 wins.
Right.
I
Take
think.
a back step to college. I don't think Caleb Williams.
He ain't it. He ain't no
he is not the guy that I would want to draft this year.
ain't
Watching him
his
cry on national TV too
It's a
with his
Lincoln
mom.
Riley issue.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. No,
Wait, he was crying with his mom?
he was crying when he lost to Washington.
He's got a bad look on him. Like he's got a real bad look on him.
Wait, who was crying?
Caleb Williams.
Oh my gosh. Oh right.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
This is also the kid that said he wants a stake in whatever team he gets.
I
drafted
do remember
to.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Oh, they could
Oh, come on.
cover up his face.
Well, his mom, they're covering it up with the sign
Come on,
behind him. But yeah,
You didn't lose the Super Bowl. Come on, man. If you lost the Super Bowl, I get it.
well,
Their fourth loss, right?
yeah.
yeah, they are not in the top 25 at all, which they
No.
never should have even been in the
No, they
top
shouldn't
5.
Yeah, you were pretty quick to be
Yeah.
like, fuck this team. They're phony.
You really were, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is true. Like I saw it too. It was just like, all right, this kid's super hyped. He has a good skill set. I truly don't know if he loves football.
He's thrown 6 touchdowns in his entire career.
What do you mean?
In college, he's only thrown 6 touchdowns.
What?
Be one game.
Has he run them in?
Are you sure?
Yes, he's only up until this Washington game. I don't know how many he got because that was a shootout, which is why he's crying because he lost. But up until that point, he only had 6 touchdowns.
Good Lord.
You're not quarterback. Don't cry.
The only time that's not true. There are times when I think crying can be a good thing. Showing that emotion can be a good thing. Like when Dan Campbell cried last year at his press conference.
He's a psychopath.
I know, but you could tell like he was crying not for himself but for his team, and that's the difference because he was
Derek
like
Carr did, right?
Derek Carr did, and then they won like 3 in a row.
Yes,
I'm pissed off. Yeah, I remember.
yeah,
I remember that.
like you could tell it's for their team. Like even Dan Campbell said it. It's hard seeing these guys play so hard every week, and they're giving it their all. And to have games be decided like this, it's really fucking hard. And it's like I get that, and I support that 100%. Caleb's crying because he's selfish. Those are selfish tears. Yeah. Those are selfish tears.
This kid to me, he's got a quality I don't like.
Well, that I know.
You smell pretentiousness.
Huh?
It's a smell. He goes to USC.
It's not authentic at all. Yeah,
That's
no
true.
Authenticity.
The school. I mean, if I see Shador crying, I buy that.
I buy it.
Oh yeah,
100%.
I'll buy it,
Yeah. But Caleb, fuck off. Fuck off.
No,
kid.
dude, this guy's being blown
And
up. He's not
Drake May
even.
also.
He's not
Fuck
even
Drake
ready to
May
be
as
Matt
well.
Leinart. Like he's not.
Damn.
Oh, holy shit, that's rough. Might be. I think he'll be better than that line.
He's not ready to be Taj Boyd.
I don't even know who that is.
Holy fuck, Taj Boyd. Come on,
Taj
man.
Boyd out of Clemson.
Oh, there's a reason I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Evidently.
You let him. I don't know. Like I feel like this draft class was.
This dude would get bullied by Bo Nix.
No, Bo Nix can't. I can't trust Bo Nix.
How old is-
7 years starter?
Yeah, how old is Bo Nix?
That's like 28, right?
Every time they show his picture, like in the corner with his stats, I count.
It's like Desmond Ritter.
I count his forehead rolls. I'm like, what's going on
Quarterback
there?
You quickly, apparently.
Yeah.
Benjamin Button shit.
It's like, dude, you got those Klingon forehead thing going on. Like, what is going on there? Just
He's
wrinkles.
just turning into Worf.
I would take Worf at quarterback.
I go Michael Penix if I'm like drafting a QB.
That's the Washington guy, right?
Yeah, either him or Florida State's quarterback. I like him too.
Florida State's making some noise, but we'll get back to that.
They're back to where they used to be. But yeah, I like Florida State's quarterback. I like Washington's quarterback. I do not like Drake May because fuck his brother. And also, I don't like him. I don't like Mays. Kind of similar way I don't like Cars. Not as much, but like I don't trust a May on my team. So yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be out of Penix and Florida State's quarterback as far as the best draft. It's supposed to be a good draft class. I think this QB draft class might have been the best in a while. Because I hate it. I hate this. I hate it. And I only say it once. Will Levis don't look terrible. He don't look
No,
terrible at
he
all.
looks pretty good.
It'll make for fun games.
Yeah.
I'll be down for that. And Anthony Richardson, if he can stay in a game, which I don't know if he can, he's fun to watch too.
Yeah.
And fuck Trevor Lawrence, he needs to be gone.
That wasn't even.
I came out of nowhere.
Not even in the same draft class.
He's in the division.
But
He needs to be gone.
Trevor Lawrence.
He doesn't. He's.
Anthony
I thought we
Richardson's
were
fun
bringing
like
up the fucking Panthers quarterback. I forgot his name.
I did too.
And that was the guy
Bryce
you
Young.
wanted.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
That was
Yeah,
the one
you wanted Bryce Young.
A lot of people did, and I was wrong. Well, no, I said to be fair, I did say CJ or Bryce. I'd be okay with either one.
Okay.
But
Somebody mark the date.
What?
Tommy said he was wrong. I need to remember this.
I say it every once a year. Once a year, I have my I was wrong thing.
I would
This is
say
it.
that with this
It's only
whole,
one.
with this,
I'm writing a
draft
mental
class,
note that says I was
yeah.
wrong, and I'm gonna print you out a certificate at the end of the
I'll sign it.
season that says presented to Tommy for admitting he was wrong on November 7th.
There you go. Stamp it at 9:55.
Go on. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, with how do I put it? Some of these rookie QBs, yeah, it's been a pleasure to kind of watch them.
It's been fun.
Especially, you don't usually get a class where like a lot of them are shining pretty well.
They all look pretty good.
And I mean, hey, he's injured, but Anthony Richardson wasn't looking bad.
He
He looked like the best
scary,
one
yeah.
until he hurt himself.
You're right.
But it's because he was playing like an action figure. G.I. Joeing that bitch. I was like, why? But no, and I mean, God, I don't like to. Yes, your guy is doing some big plays. Yeah. You like to see it.
Vision yet?
I'm not going to say all that.
God damn it.
Vision comes with time, bitch. But I will give a lot of respect to CJ because CJ, hey, you know what? He did any QB that does a clutch move. That's on your belt.
46 seconds left.
That's on your belt. That's on your belt. That said, I am interested to see who comes out of this upcoming draft class. I don't know if Shadour's coming, but
nah, he shouldn't.
No, I think he has one more year.
I think he needs to cook a little bit, but I mean, well, he should enjoy it.
I think your quarterback might be eligible. Hewers.
Don't say he's mine. He's doing okay, but
he's hurt right now. But no, we're waiting on Arch. Everyone's waiting on Arch.
Arch is gonna be redshirt this year, is what people are saying.
I mean, it's his time, right?
No, that means he's not gonna play.
No, you put Arch in.
He's not gonna.
Why would you put him? I'm not going to watch a Texas game until Arch plays.
I feel like we've been talking about Archie for 7 years. Like
he was in 7th grade.
Oh shit!
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
When am I going to see him play?
Next year.
Next year's his time.
Next year in the SEC when he's playing Alabama again.
He better be good.
We need it. You got to put
all
in the
this
seats,
hype.
man.
You can't come in and suck.
You can't be a Manning and suck.
Yeah,
like
you
that's
can.
stop. No, you can't.
One of them does.
Cooper does not. Cooper's the best one. He doesn't play football. But he's the most entertaining.
I meant Eli, but okay.
Eli doesn't suck.
Eli doesn't suck.
Eli's a Hall of Famer.
I don't like
no,
Eli.
he's not.
He's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
He shouldn't.
I don't think he should be.
2-time Super Bowl MVP.
I get it.
Against the GOAT. He's going in. He's going
I know he is.
I'd be okay if he did, but I don't know.
But
I don't know what the record.
you know how you like it's and this is just literally like a little brother effect where you're like, man, Peyton deserves it.
Well, of course, Peyton Manning was Peyton Manning.
He has more Super Bowl MVPs than Peyton.
He won
Manning
2
does.
before Peyton did.
Yeah, and he played better in both of his Super Bowls.
I fucking love like premier prime Eli Manning with that face.
Yeah.
You knew the dumber the face, the crazier he was going to play.
The dumber the face, the more trouble you were in.
If one eye was drooping.
It's like, oh, no.
Oh, fuck, it's over now. Don't give him 46 seconds.
Well, we already alluded to the next topic by talking about Daniel Jones and how he's out for the year.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is out for the year.
That's rough.
That broke my heart.
I know that one.
Ayo, but
I was.
But
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, this is just in
Dobby did well.
the Pastronaut.
that is his nickname. NASA gave him that nickname.
Really? That's great.
Because he's like a rocket scientist.
Yeah, apparently he's a genius.
He is, yeah.
I believe it.
Nick Wright talks
Didn't
about
you
it all the
guys
time
have
on the
that?
show that he gave him a business card when he first met him. He was like, my name is Josh Dobbs, the football player. That seems like a job. Yeah.
Quarterback for the
That's
NFL.
great. Oh, man.
Oh, God. Didn't y'all have him for a while?
Yeah, I wish we still had
Fuck.
him.
Yeah, you should have kept him.
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So just on the quick
always
note of
liked
Dobbs,
him, by the
he's
way.
played on 5 teams since
That's
game
insane.
15 of
Yeah.
last year.
It's insane. And he's good.
Yeah, and
He's
played
a
pretty
quality
well.
backup.
no, so what I because you say the alternative a lot. Josh Dobbs is the perfect example of someone who you could tell gives a fuck about the game.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That is someone who like
Clearly, he's
You're like-
sacrificing his brain, which is a prized commodity. Unlike Tua, for this.
my whole thing with him is you look at him and you're like, man, that like he charged after runs. He's trying to get a job.
Yeah.
And so you just wish him the best. You're like, I want to see this
do.
guy have some shots.
Yeah.
And I was like, why the hell did the Cardinals let him go? And we see now, because I guess Call of Duty's been out for how long? How many months now?
Oh, he's supposed to be on the field this
That's what I'm saying,
weekend.
'cause Call of Duty came out, he's done. He's done what he's needed to do, and it's, I guess, time for football. Why not?
Yeah.
You know?
Why not?
Call of Duty came out.
We get to play him, too, and I'm thrilled. I hope, God, I just want to see his little body fly. Jesus.
But I definitely
Well, I mean, I don't know how to look this up, but I don't know of any year, like even going back to like Gridiron, like that was a murder type tackle, like these many star players being hurt at once kind of thing.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers will be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
According to Aaron Rodgers.
According to
I
Aaron
believe
Rodgers.
that he's getting the ligament from every quarterback that falls and putting it in his ankle.
Shit. It's like the gauntlet from
When Daniel
Kirk
Jones,
Cousins is the yellow.
He's the one who's making all the ACL tears happen.
a shin gauntlet, just like
Who's that guy in the rafters in the cloak? Is that Aaron Rodgers?
oh my god.
Oh, fuck him. Yeah.
And you know, like, if he plays like this season, he's going to get hurt immediately.
I know.
Immediately, and
Like, if it happens this time, it's entertaining.
their offensive line is so bad.
It's terrible.
I said that before the start of the season. Their offensive line is atrocious. I didn't expect Aaron Rodgers to get his season. Well,
Yeah.
friend of the chat, that kid Connor, I got banned in Kyler's Twitch for asking if he needed a booster seat to see over his dashboard.
yes.
You are a friend of this show forever. Oh,
That means that he probably does.
he's an angry little man, don't you know?
Yeah.
God,
He'll give you
damn.
such a pinch. God.
Oh, angry little Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see him. His little piddle paddle run. It's adorable.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave it as a top 3 because there's so many.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the 3 biggest injuries that have impacted the NFL this year?
Aaron Rodgers, obviously.
Yeah, that's one for sure.
I think that's hard to gauge because there's so many
They're all
teams.
quarterbacks,
That,
I feel. Definitely Kirk Cousins.
Well, he has a very big one that's not a quarterback.
Who's your guy?
Trayvon.
I forgot all about him.
Oh yeah.
And that makes a difference.
Yeah, he does.
It does.
That's
Yeah,
about it, right?
Stephen Gilmore wouldn't have been. Trey Diggs wouldn't have held the way Gilmore did.
I feel like we're missing another
That
big
imaginary
one.
hold. No, I throw us up there because it changed the fucking dynamic of our entire defense.
Yeah, you lost the Cardinals after that.
You did.
Like,
Directly after that.
I think Kirk Cousins. I mean, overall, they might be okay based on what they have now.
Motherfucker
But
came in and did not they said he did not have a single minute in in practice or train. He just came in and studded
He's
out.
on the sidelines, like, practicing, trying to, like, catch up real quick and shit. And he fucked up a lot early on and then
he
rallied.
had a fumble and I think an
Yeah.
interception. I
He
think.
did.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're not going to look terrible, but they won't look as good as they would with Kirk.
No, they're going to be scraping and clawing.
Yeah. Because I mean, Kirk was having a career season. That's when I saw, and it was like right after the show where I was like going on the Kirk Cousins praising like Tam, like he's
You really were.
yeah, because at that point in the season, I was like, he's the best quarterback right now. And people aren't talking about him because he's Kirk Cousins.
Why'd you do that to him?
Yeah, I know.
Why'd you do that to him?
I know. I jinxed him. And so when I read that news, I was like, what have I done? I felt terrible.
Well, Aaron Rodgers was going to rebuild ligaments without Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
The main one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They're
would
going to
say
fuse together.
Fucking Soul Stone.
Aaron
You
Rodgers
need
for
that.
sure because that changed the whole. They built that team around him.
Yeah, immediately.
I like that one. I think they would still be 4-4 with Aaron Rodgers. I really do.
I don't know, man. The way that Wilson played this week.
But it's that offensive line is so bad.
It's bad.
And like at least Zach Wilson can move.
Hell, the offensive line is what got Aaron Rodgers injured in the
I know. So like I don't know. I mean, I get he's the biggest star and biggest.
But no, I got Anthony
yeah.
Richardson.
That's a big one.
Like, that's a big one for them.
Yeah.
That's
You
supposed to
can't.
mean
You can't fix stupid.
you can.
And I don't.
Thank you.
It's called books.
That in Florida. Come on.
I mean, I do think Anthony Richardson can be good. I think whoever is the general manager 100% should not have thrown him out there like that.
He should have sat. It's worked for Tennessee. With they bitch asses, like, sit your quarterback for. It worked for Kansas City.
And
It's not a thing that you, like,
Oh.
what?
Sorry, no. I've got something.
to
I've got something
answer your
add,
question,
but-
Rakeem, 100%. I think Kirk Cousins was like in the MVP running this year.
Absolutely was.
Yeah, I agree.
Before that injury.
I agree with that.
Yeah, he absolutely was.
Who else would be? Not Dak.
I didn't say.
Who else would you be thinking from the Cowboys?
I didn't say anything.
You don't have any good players.
I didn't even. I didn't even say anything from the Cowboys, but
I'm sorry.
Not.
That was really reactive.
Yeah, I didn't even.
offensive.
I can have an opinion. I can just have
It's almost automatic.
Yeah.
Just like disagree. Fuck Dak.
It's like,
No, I don't know
Like,
where
this
he
is
came
the-
from.
and this is the worst week to do that against because he really didn't do anything.
He did good.
Yeah, he did.
I'm so sorry.
Anytime the doctor hits Tommy in the knee with a hammer. Fuck Dak.
And I like
It was
him.
a
That's the bad
stray.
part. He's a
I
great human being.
This is one of those rare years where I don't think any QB should be in an MVP conversation.
Definitely not Mahomes.
I don't think
playing like
Mahomes. I don't
garbage.
think Jalen looks as good. I don't think
Josh
a
Allen.
lot of.
I got Lamar.
Lamar looks good.
Lamar looks good.
better
His
than normal.
team is doing great.
Yeah, Lamar looks good.
They're the second best team in the league.
I think they might be
Power rankings
first.
next week.
They lost 2 though, right?
They've lost 2.
Okay, yeah,
One-
they're second. Then.
One was to the
Next Eagles.
Steelers, and what was the other one that they lost?
Who do I play next week? I think the Giants. No.
It was a team they shouldn't have lost to.
That was one was the Steelers.
Yeah.
They should not have lost to the Steelers.
They shouldn't have.
I'm trying to think who we.
But what I was like, your injury question. I mean, it is impactful, even though I think he's gotten through the worst of it. Joe Burrow's injury.
Oh yeah.
The Bengals are last in the AFC North,
which is crazy because they're rolling like a
Yeah,
son of a
and
bitch
they're-
right now.
and they're
But
in a-
that's what they said. Like that's gonna bite you in the ass going down. Like
They're in
one
a-
game that they could have won with a backup that would have helped them.
If the playoffs were today, all 4 of the AFC North teams would
Yep.
be in.
like they've got a deep hole because I think 2 of their 3 losses are against divisional opponents.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to the Browns and the Ravens. They haven't played us yet. So they if he was healthy from the jump, they would probably be at least second in the division. I don't think they're better than the Ravens, but
No, that would have been an arms race.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
that's fair.
PDP 30 is bringing up a good point. Myles Garrett would be in the top 5 for MVP for him.
I think Miles
They
Garrett.
don't give it to defensive players.
They
yeah.
don't, but in a
Such
year where
weird
this many,
year.
nobody is
They're
playing
talking about
offensively.
C.J. Stroud in the MVP. It was like you're talking about a rookie.
Dude,
It's nobody there. Like who's valuable?
Myles Garrett is winning games single-handedly a
is
little
TJ
bit for the Browns.
So is TJ Watt.
Well, it's too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
it's
Kenny
good to-
Pickett's
it's-
coming alive in the 4th.
Oh God.
After being dead. Coach T, what the hell? Why can't you talk about the good thing he does? Because it's largely outnumbered by all the bad things he does. Come on, Mike.
Or he only needs 1 quarter to win.
Yeah, with that defense,
How
maybe he
legends are made,
does.
You know, that's how legends are made, Gertz. The fourth quarter.
He is not the
How many
reason.
games has he won you?
Will you take it back if he wins you a Super Bowl?
No, because it won't
Such a
be
Steelers
because of
fan
him.
thing to say.
It's because of our coach and because of our defense and George Pickens, who's our best offensive player.
He's a little mini Antonio Brown.
And Warren is good. Our running back, our new running back,
I didn't
Warren.
mean it a good way.
Yeah.
He's a little asshole.
No, yeah. As long as he's not doing anything illegal, fine.
Good.
Not
I hope he
still
does it.
around?
Huh?
Najee's still there.
He
Yeah.
does the best he
Najee
can.
sucks,
He does the best he can.
which is not very good.
He's a nice guy.
I don't care.
Ooh, you time out that team. So wait, what's the section after this? Or are we just?
After this, we're just talking about trades.
Ravens have
and
lost
signings.
the Steelers and Colts. Okay.
Cool. Make this quick.
The Steelers make sense because that's a divisional game. They should have beat the Colts.
Can I please get on my soapbox one more time? Just
What?
dust it off again. Put the camera on me, Marcos. I be telling y'all about these fucking bills. I be telling y'all about these bills and Josh Allen
I've been
and
telling
these
you about the
exceptions.
bills.
We've all agreed.
Fuck this.
We've all
We've all
agreed
been on
about
the
I'm not looking at y'all. I'm looking at the people.
Okay.
Looking at the people.
We're all
Josh
agreed.
I was
Allen.
say that was the one thing we got along with.
No,
Yeah.
Josh Allen's got y'all so wrapped up in some foolishness that for the first time ever, you're finally seeing him for the fraud he's always been.
Oh, he's a big time fraud.
Oh my gosh. Look, I'm not saying he doesn't have the talent to skyrocket, but when you...
Actually-
Arm talent doesn't mean shit.
Oh.
Brendan Wheaton had arm talent.
I was about to say, like,
No, I said the talent, like the high cap, the high
He shouldn't
talent,
be
yeah.
there.
I was actually going to say they're too talented to have lost 2 or 3 in a row. I don't know what they're at now at this
They're
point.
They're
5
and
four.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're 1 game over 500. They're worse than the Steelers.
Hey, we've lost the same amount of games as the Bills.
yeah, it's true. That's true. Josh Allen, man, like he.
And no, I would not take him. I still wouldn't take him over
No,
Dak, baby.
I wouldn't do that either.
I saw the high peak of my
It's like the
quarterback this
same
weekend.
guy at this
He's
point.
so infuriating to watch because he is physically, he is so talented, and he is exceptionally stupid.
Yeah, it's nothing behind
His
the eye.
decision making
Yeah, it's
is
terrible.
atrocious.
It's really bad.
He plays every snap like he's Superman when Clark Kent can do the job. There are some things that Clark Kent's better at than Superman.
Yeah.
You know, like stealth.
He looks smarter.
Blending in.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to, like, God, he puts every game on his shoulders and
He ain't that
buckles. Like, no.
He ain't that guy. He never has been.
He's never been a good decision maker.
I just want Gabriel
And
Davis.
I think what's frustrating is he doesn't like it's
he's
not even a
great
matter.
talent that's wasted.
I think what's the most frustrating part is there are teams where the quarterback needs to do that, and that is not the case
No.
for the Bills.
No. So they're frustrating. I mean, we were all kind of united on that front.
Yeah.
We were like, we're not buying Bill's stock.
I mean,
this
when
year.
he couldn't win for DeMar Hamlin, that told me everything I needed to know. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't it.
Also,
It wasn't even like he won in a or lost in a close game.
No.
They got destroyed.
They got
yo,
wrecked.
shout out to
Yeah.
DeMar.
It's embarrassing.
Man, you getting a paycheck to exist.
Try to
I
go
like
to another
that.
team next season. DeMar,
I thought he
that
was supposed to play
inspiration will
last
go
week.
further with
This
like
week.
the Steelers or a different team.
No, but they've
Cam Newton was better than Josh Allen.
Oh, absolutely.
they market. They're
Oh, Cam
Cam Newton
Newton.
made to a Super Bowl at least.
Cam Newton got an MVP.
Yeah.
Cam Newton on TikTok is hilarious.
Oh,
believe
need
it.
to- I need to follow him.
I loved it. It was 2 seasons ago. Where they do the little headshots.
Yeah.
Or they have their stats. They had one of Cam, and his hair is being cut off
Oh,
by
yeah.
the invisible frame.
I love it. Is Cam Hall of Fame?
Speaking of
No,
Name for the rookie year?
No.
Okay.
no,
you don't
speaking
get
of-
in for 1 year.
Speaking of picks,
Actually,
if
do.
you ever use the
Mike
sleeper app
White's in
for,
there. But yeah,
if you ever use the sleeper app for fantasy, they sometimes they sometimes change the pictures of the players. Like they have St. Brown, like Amon St. Brown, like they have him glowing. Like he's the sun. They have a picture of Kermit in the Chiefs jersey for
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes.
I've seen people putting the Mahomes wigs on Kermit puppets.
that's
It's
great.
hilarious.
They have a Pikachu for Puka Nacua. Like they just so I love it when they get fun with things like that. I mean, I was just like, I had to every time. I don't want the Bills to lose, and I like Josh Allen as a player. I just think as someone
it's a
who's
waste of fucking talent.
like, it's just a waste of talent, and I'm tired of some QBs getting slides. You know how I feel. I'm on a QB. I'm on a
This season
QB
especially.
expose.
Yeah.
I'm going to expose you if you are trash because my quarterback is constantly under a microscope. So I want you to see what it feels
Well, he
like.
shouldn't play for the Cowboys. That's his fault.
No, stop it. I don't know who could actually have the courage to play
Troy
Cowboys.
Aikman.
That shit's hard.
Troy was going off on Zach Wilson last
Was he?
night. Yes.
Oh,
It was
wow.
awesome. He was like,
I love angry Troy.
he was not having it. He
Really?
Yeah.
You can't make him watch bad games.
No.
He doesn't appreciate
Well,
it.
Tommy, here's just a quick piece about what you can get on TikTok, and it's just Cam being Cam.
Gangster, you swinging, you not pushing. Push, shove. Huh. Yeah, ain't nobody fucking with Trent. No! Ooh. Trent Williams, my dear friend, OG of all OGs. After the game, he confronted Richard Sherman.
Way to work out there. Hey, what you gonna do, boy? I'm punching your. Hey, do it then, boy.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, Richard Sherman. That man can take a beating, can he?
But I actually think so. While I don't think Cam goes into the Hall of Fame.
No.
For playing.
Mm-hmm.
I think he is definitely a personality that can thrive in any form of
Man,
media. If
he-
Oh, yeah.
he needs
I
to
think
get on
I
some
think he needs
type
to
of
get on some
network.
analyst work.
For
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
And because he's well spoken, and he can very much articulate a
If
lot
he
of
had like a Pat
analysis.
McAfee type situation,
Yeah, he
I
just
would
needs to
listen
sit
to him
down
all
and-
the goddamn time.
Which I think he's doing.
Probably
now.
way more entertaining.
I think
You know how
so.
that Shannon Sharp's show isn't working and
Yeah,
Skip
it's not
Bayless's
great.
show isn't working? One of them needs to pick him up for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If Skip
can
had
see
Cam on there,
Yeah.
like that would
That'd
help
be
a
fun.
lot.
That would be a lot of fun.
That'd be a great 1 year.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, you could take a skip.
Because they're not going to drop Stephen A for Cam. That'd be
No,
awesome
no.
if it
They
was Cam and Shannon. I would watch.
I
Cam
would
and
watch
Shannon.
Cam and Shannon.
I would too. Yeah.
I just don't. Man, this goes into a whole thing, and you made your money. Got no disrespect on that regard. But man, Stephen A's tough to watch for me a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, he's unbearable.
He's just and the problem is I know, like, because
he doesn't let
Shannon is
other
good.
talk.
No, or they don't. It's like Shannon's the first person I feel like they propped up pretty well. But then I still don't feel like that dynamic is what makes the show like work as sharply as it did. And all I sit there is nothing. I mean, I'm going to caveat that undisputed dynamic was just, it was too good to try and just sort the way that they did.
I think the issue is I question Stephen A's sincerity every time he opens his mouth.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
All for sure.
Skip Bayless believes that crazy shit he says. Like, he believes
insanity,
it.
but he
And
does believe it.
Shannon definitely. He's very
Shannon's very genuine.
very genuine. Keeps it 100% real.
Yeah, so he
need
and Skip together
authenticity.
are
And
this
very
is-
authentic.
And this is where I mark it. First things first again. First things first.
Yes.
I love First Things.
That's the best sports show. And the Rich Eisen show is
Can't
really
wait
good,
to wake
too.
up early enough for that. I love Rich.
Yeah.
No, First Things First comes on at 3 p.m. afternoon. You can catch it. It is like those guys are actually funny and they have great chemistry.
We got Nick.
Yeah, right. But I think that, man, like you just there's a certain chemistry and dynamic that has to be there. It has to feel genuine.
Right.
And like Undisputed, it's just awkward at the moment. It's not. They haven't got that click and flow.
It's not chemistry between the three of them. Like Michael Irvin's too authentic.
He sucks.
Yeah, Michael Irvin's
He does
terrible.
kind of suck.
Yeah. The
Like
best-
I respect him
Sherman's
for
too
everything
Richard
that
Sherman-y.
he's done as a Cowboys wide receiver, but I don't want to hear that much of a fanboy. Like Skip is already hard enough to take.
Exactly.
I didn't need two cheerleaders.
Right. The best person I think they've had on there is Rachel Nichols when they're talking about basketball. She's great.
She's great.
Yeah.
Basketball.
So, but yeah, Keyshawn's getting better, but Michael Irvin is terrible, and Richard Sherman's not very good either.
And yes, I still have a problem with Stephen A. and the whole Max Keller situation because I liked Max Kellerman. Like I thought he was a good balancing act for that.
Yes, he did. That kid Connor, Chris Broussard called James Harden mentally challenged, but he used the R word.
Oh,
And this was like,
recently?
yes.
This was a. And granted, is it wrong? Yes. Semicolon. However, did a part of your brain have to sit there and be like, "Whoa, that happened"?
I laughed.
I said,
I'm not gonna front. I laughed, man.
I said, "Whoa, this is happening!" And I think Nick's response was the best thing ever.
It was like not the word I would use, but
Yeah, you're not wrong.
yeah.
He's like,
He had his back a little bit. Like
he was like, "Ooh, you can't say that word, but you're not wrong."
it was like that meme of he's out of pocket, but he's right. Or he's out of line, but he's right.
But I just like that they kept it put out, man, because that show's so good. I was like, oh man, this show good with three of them. Don't do anything.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So Christmas Star is like 60.
different age.
I think. Yeah.
He's got to be in his 50s, I'm sure.
Yeah. Like he grew up with that word.
Speak's cool. Shady's tough sometimes, but
I'm not a fan of Speak.
yeah, they I like Akko, and then I like
I like Akko, yeah.
what is it? Jones on there. They're a good chemistry. Joy's a mixed bag.
I like Joy. I would prefer if it was just her and Emmanuel Acho. If it was just the two of them, I think they just have too many people on there.
Yeah, no, well, I like the fourth person that they have. Well, because like I actually like First Things First when Grant Jennings is on there. So I like when they're four.
I like they have a guest rotating.
And so that's a good balance. So I think four can work. It's just. But sometimes Speak is really good. Sometimes it's not. I don't think it's as consistent as some of the other things.
Right.
But I'm really hoping that like. Hey, I'm cool with First Things First taking my prime spot, so it's fine.
I ain't waking up that early, but yeah.
It's not early. It's in the afternoon.
It's at 3 p.m.
It's at 3 p.m. now?
Yeah.
It used to be in the
It
morning.
used to be very early.
You watch it on YouTube, so I'm not getting up for it regardless.
Tommy, I know you don't have cable.
Oh, why would I?
Exactly. I don't have cable.
I don't have cable.
Mine comes with my apartment, so I have cable.
little bougie over here.
And elaborate.
Watching cable and eating Japanese candy.
This guy sounds like he's never eaten a Caro sandwich in his life.
Oh, yeah. I know. You bougie bastard.
Sorry, I don't just eat
Sorry we
porridge.
can't have croissants and French press coffee every morning watching cable.
I had bread and butter, dog. I was just.
Oh, you can afford butter. This rich in this motherfucker. Okay.
Man, if
We had Imperial. Margarine. special occasions, TJ.
Crisco.
Oh no, she cooked imagine have you had pancakes cooked in Crisco before? It is awful. With Cairo syrup, get the fuck out of here. That's where I'm coming from.
Hey, Tommy.
What were you eating, TJ? Fruit for breakfast? Must be nice.
Fruit's not that expensive.
It wasn't my household.
Did you eat those HEB flakes I got you last Halloween?
Oh, all of them.
Yeah.
Literally all of them.
They were
Tommy
cheap.
will eat any cereal you leave around
I
him.
will.
Yeah.
I love it.
You'll
Cereal.
steal your
I will if you leave it around. It will get stolen.
But we've already talked about holes that were created by all the injuries.
The Shannon and Ocho show. That's chemistry. They do have chemistry. If you haven't seen
Yes,
this clip.
that is
Yeah,
correct.
they
They-
are.
They needed like a proper
Yeah.
room for it.
Well, just to move along. To fill all those holes, we've had a rash of signings.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them surprisingly good. We already talked about
You say a
Dobbs.
rash of signings?
Yeah, like a... With the right... What's the
No. I've just never. No. I'm gonna keep. No. I'm not saying it's not. I just haven't heard used that vernacular in a while. I was
Yeah.
like,
It's a
that's
good
in the
one.
bank.
It's a good one.
I have a rash of something else.
Do you need an ointment?
Cortisone.
Do we need to talk about it?
I don't know. What do you use, Tommy?
Crisco.
Yeah, the corn
Lard,
syrup.
Yeah.
Well, guess who's back? Over there.
Oh,
in
my
the
God.
Rams.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a rash. He keeps coming back.
I need to talk to this man's agent.
I don't pay attention to the
Oh yeah. That's Carson Wentz.
He's back,
Whoa!
boy.
What?
Came and Wentz, and he's
What?
back again. Actually, I support
Sean
this.
McVay hired Carson.
I support this decision.
Why?
Actually, because their current backup is horrible.
Stetson Bennett? Or is he hurt?
I don't even know.
I
who
just
it is.
wish they kind of went for someone with a little bit of color. Let's go find the one white guy.
Yeah, but
sitting in the
Why,
wing.
yeah, they found him hunting ducks, and they're like, "All right, come on."
Hey, you and your two left feet, come with us.
Yeah, I don't blame him for this.
Joe Flacco not available?
I hope he's a little better than Flacco at this point. I have been
Not
wrong
Carson.
before.
I would take Flacco over Wentz.
Oh my god.
I don't know. At this point,
Yeah, at this point.
I don't.
You
know.
remember he destroyed the
would
whole
take Matt
chemistry
Ryan.
of the Colts.
Yeah, I would take
like
Matt Ryan.
the Colts were on the cusp of being a playoff team last year.
He fucked it all up.
He
He
did.
ruined the culture.
He will not ruin the Rams culture.
No.
no, he will
They don't
not.
The
want him
GM apologized for bringing him.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
You should not get a job.
No, to be.
Where's Colin Kaepernick?
You know, I'm not a Carson Wentz fan. Who's the better option right now?
I didn't say any of that. I didn't say-
Oh, bro, did you see Matt Ryan? He got tackled from the back. Like it was just a hug, but it was apparently I forgot the name of the player, but that dude has sacked Matt Ryan. Like there's no higher stat ever of a quarterback being sacked by someone ever.
Oh, no.
Also, are the Rams on the verge of being something right now?
No.
No. Like, do you think Carson Wentz is really gonna destroy the culture of the Rams?
He's not going to care.
When they got Aaron Donald and Sean McVay, two very strong personalities that have had
I'm telling you,
success,
they're not going to allow him in the room.
they're gonna cut him if he's that bad.
Yeah.
That's what I like them just trying to go for it because like their backup clearly isn't working, and Matt Stafford's hurt again.
He made Baker Mayfield work pretty well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Sean McVay's a good coach.
He's a good coach. He doesn't want to be a coach, but he's a good
Yeah, right.
It was Cam Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Look at fucking old boy's face. He's like, I know I've been here before.
Yeah.
He's familiar.
Here he is before the game, sacking 3 times in his career.
That's like an instinct at this point.
So
Matt Ryan's face is like,
disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's him. Yeah.
Like, he just took years off his life for a practical joke.
I mean,
Heart
he probably
stopped.
did take years off
He
his
looked like
life.
he looked like he fainted.
Yeah. Just a reminder that I own you. You're still
forget.
Yeah, you're still mine. But I mean, I hate Carson Wentz as a player.
You actually were the first Carson Wentz hater. I thought he was going to be okay. I was wrong.
I've never vouched for Carson Wentz.
I remember watching him in the years where he was allegedly good, and I was like, "Who's this bigger, dumber Aaron Rodgers?" Carson Wentz. It was like he's athletic, but he's bigger and dumb.
Until his knees don't work anymore.
Right. He's so athletic, he's going to take away his key strength by playing like a jackass.
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's just more durable Carson Wentz. Is what he's turning into.
Yeah.
I'm just frustrated with this pickup because I can't I'm with you. I can't fault them for it.
No.
It's players
But I
you
just
don't want in the
want
league.
Carson Wentz to have a job.
Yeah.
You're right.
He doesn't deserve a job.
It's like there's no other like available
gotta be like
the quarterback pool is
It's
I mean,
depleted.
come on, if it's a backup, you can go get like an XFL guy or something for a backup. Just
Well, he's going to be the starter.
what happened to Stafford?
Stafford's hurt.
God damn it!
Yeah,
This is terrible.
I know.
He doesn't deserve to be shown on television.
It took.
Stafford got rocked by us. That's
yeah, he got these. I don't know if Stafford.
I told you he was too old to play.
Well, he's not too old to play.
He needs to retire.
He's too old to get hit a lot.
He needs to retire.
There's a difference.
He got a ring. Fucking retire. Like,
I don't know.
save the space for a young.
you say this now, but again,
Fine.
millionaires. I
mean-
I'm gonna play for millions.
Yeah, right. Because the Rams keep trying to be like, "Hey, can you take a smaller contract?" He's like, "No,
It's all money at this point.
I want a Super Bowl for
I got
you."
what I
No,
needed, and it made me have to pay, you have to pay me more now.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep. No, we're keeping this contract right as it is. I'm
I
not.
think he'll try to play out his contract. And
Stafford?
Yeah. He'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
As
so,
well
too.
He should be.
Yeah, I
Just
think.
leave. No one leaves.
When does
they
his
should.
contract end? Do you know?
His new contract.
Couple years.
Stafford's.
Like 2 years.
Oh, Stafford. Stafford has like 2 years left.
Yeah,
like 2
he's
years, yeah.
sticking.
I don't know how much is guaranteed money because that's what I've learned is just the real thing.
Guaranteed
at this
money's
money,
the only
right.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, like they'll cut you for no matter
Oh,
what.
absolutely.
I mean, because if they were to cut Stafford, another team would snap him up right away. Even with
The Jets would.
The Jets
Minnesota
would.
might, yeah.
The Vikings might.
I think the Vikings are going.
Nah, the Josh
rock with
Dobson.
Josh
It's a
for a
great
while.
story.
Well, the problem is they're still down to only one quarterback.
Right.
It's true. Josh Dobbs to the moon, though.
Do you think they re-signed Kirk?
Everyone is saying this is the last year. I don't know if that's true.
I don't
Get
know
picked up,
either.
so it doesn't
I
matter.
know.
Yeah,
but
Well,
I'm
and the big
Vikings,
is he a
doesn't matter. For the
is he just a
Vikings, I
complete
absolutely
free
would.
agent? Like they need a franchise tag him to keep him?
No, I don't think they can.
I don't think they can.
Yeah, I think he's a complete free agent. But like, if they don't have him, they might as well fire Staley. Might as well shop Justin Jefferson and
Right.
Like, because you're gonna be in a rebuild.
Yeah.
So that'd be a dumb move, I think.
Nick Foles. I mean, Nick Foles has looked. I mean, I like Nick Foles more than
He's just
Carson
a
Wentz.
backup. He's just a
Yeah.
Chase
Is he still a
Daniels
Bear?
level backup.
I don't
No, he
think
can't be a Bear
yeah,
because
he's
the
not the
Bears are down to like their third
They
string
got
quarterback.
Tyson Badgett, who might be the starter. He's better than fucking Justin
Can you
Fields.
believe who's playing on Thursday this week?
Who's
No, they
playing
need to
Thursday?
flex that. That's
It's the
terrible.
Panthers and the Bears.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
I'm not
Nobody's
watching that.
shit.
I'm gonna go
And
shop.
we didn't get a primetime game. Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
gonna shop groceries.
You know you didn't earn it last
I mean,
year.
there'll be more fans there than watching the Marbles.
Oh, we were talking about the marbles earlier this week. It's like, how much money do you think the movie's gonna make?
Five.
all that NFL
Hey, how many nickels you got?
I don't know a single person who's looking forward to it.
No one is.
No one.
I don't know a person who is either. It's a punishment here.
All I know is the critics that went to the screening, it was the first time they gave him free booze.
Wow.
Really? Good. That's not a great sign.
Dang.
So after this,
Actually, the worst sign is that they're paying for IMAX tickets.
You gotta help it however way you can. Are there 40X? Are we getting a 40X for this thing?
No, we're not getting.
Fuck!
Here we are. We can do it.
Oh,
We
okay.
got
Find it. Let's see if
Let's flex that. 'Cause
After-
this movie needs all the help it can
Let
get.
me see.
after this year, Stafford has 3 more years at a cap hit of $50 million. What type of contract y'all give
It's
this
a
man?
fucked up contract.
Super Bowl worthy contract.
He won one.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for that after
He did.
the fact.
He
yeah.
did his job.
That is true. If I get you a Super Bowl,
Fuck
I
them
want
picks,
all your
remember?
money.
Yeah.
I don't blame him one bit.
I don't either.
They keep trying to say like, "Hey, can you roll this
let-
down?" And he's like,
Taking
"No."
it too. Fuck it. You
Look,
fucked up and
wanna
gave me this contract.
You want to know the greatest fear of mine? It is actually the Cowboys win the Super Bowl because you want to know how much money
Oh yeah.
that Jerry Jones will make sure that team is in a time capsule.
Yeah.
He makes sure that team will never
Let him
change.
spend it. It ain't your money.
Hell, no, I mean I want him to. Well, no, what I'm saying is like no, like he will go all in to make sure no players get left behind.
yeah.
Cherry wins multiple Super Bowl. He doesn't win just one.
This might be the only thing that makes me believe there's a God. If like the clock's winding down, the Cowboys are up by 3 or 7, and he starts counting down, and his heart stops beating at 2
God,
seconds.
That is the grimmest thing in the world.
You stop it.
You know,
Dude, he's an oil-rich millionaire that's racist. Do you really think I care about him?
It's like everything he hates.
I don't support a lot of those things, but he
Line in
deserves
this
a
man's
life.
pockets. He's
know-
had a life.
you know what's
One
funny?
full of hate and blood money.
Yeah. He was in a photo of like some racist shit. And like, yeah. Look, here's the deal, though.
It was a different time,
what's funny?
Tommy.
No, we need to do some man on the street shit at a Cowboys game and ask people, do you want Jerry to die? And just put the mic right in their face and just watch what happens.
The photo is like, he's just there, though. Like, he's
He yelled a slur.
just kind of like walking by, like, huh?
You know he threw an N-word out there. No, he did.
I'm saying it's very probable.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure.
70% chance.
Probably a little higher.
There's probably a 75% chance when he bought the Cowboys, he was still using the N-word.
He did it this morning. Yeah. They made it wrong, Sammy. They made us think it wrong. He threw out an N-ball.
Also, Marbles and 40X is a better time. So we
There you go. We got to do it.
40X.
Yeah.
It's,
40X.
it's a fucking
Like a
roller coaster ride.
Mixed with the movie.
Jesus.
We saw Blue Beetle, and I got tossed out of the
He
chair.
got tossed out.
all
It's
300
great.
pounds of me.
It's fun.
Got
Highly
thrown out of
recommended,
the chair.
Gertz. If you're seeing bad movies, go that route.
I did see. What's it called? There's another version where the seat just kind of moves a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know if it's the same.
No.
D-Box.
Yeah.
I saw one of the Resident Evil movies in D-Box.
Oh, God. Did it help it a little?
No. I saw it with Goodwin years ago, and it was like the opening was a shitty CGI effect of like someone inside someone's like veins, so you can see like their blood cells,
Yeah.
like all tiny, and the blood cells are going down their veins, and it's like going, whoo, and my seat just goes, and I was like, "Fuck this!" I was so
So
mad.
no
Come with
miss.
us. I'll pay for your ticket.
No, I'm not.
No
I'm not seeing
misty
that.
thrown in your face or
Free.
Lightning effects.
Life is free.
snow. We had snow.
Great.
All right.
Okay.
So at this point, we can go into our regular things, or I can pass it to you if you want to complain about the ref calls on Sunday.
No.
I'm not going to
don't
complain
let
about the
him.
ref calls. Actually,
That's
if, there's
tough shit.
if we want to talk about some of the games from last weekend really quickly, Cowboys and Eagles game was a great game. And we lost
game.
it. I'm not mad about it. I'm like,
You
look, we
played
had some
your
calls come our
hardest.
way. There was some shit that pissed me off. Don't get it twisted. The refs were way too involved in the game in general.
Yeah.
But look, I'm gonna say this with my chest. And when we get to my boy, you know it's gonna be. I don't give a shit that we lost. Quarterback looked
We can't
great.
be giving losers. Adam.
My quarterback looked
That's the best he could do.
fantastic.
Okay.
No, not the best he could do. He was the
seemed
best
like the
player on the
best.
field, hands down.
Just seemed like the best he could do.
And it was
It
just
resulted in a loss.
I mean, I'm not normally. I'm not normally someone that like I hate blaming the refs. I think blaming the refs is the weakest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they literally
It is.
tackled the tight end before the ball got to him.
You're gonna get bad calls. You gotta count for them.
I'm with you, like, because I hate that too.
No, but the
every
refs
now
were
and then you
rough.
see something where you're just like, "What the fuck are you?"
no.
doing?
They literally there was
Yeah.
one. Mike was getting
Blake.
every fucking play.
Well, he's going to.
But I mean, they
There's
he
a
didn't get
difference
one.
between that and
Yeah.
it's
You
not pass
tackling-
interference. I'm just tackling the guy before the ball gets to him.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then Stephon Gilmore got a pass interference for an uncatchable ball. It's like shit was just weird. That
happens.
That ref.
Yeah, it happens to my Colts for sure.
Now, granted, again, we had
does. You're not lying.
a position to win the game. We didn't capitalize on it. So I mean, I can only blame the rest so much. But I still like if I had to put like how I'd want a game to go, like a game that I'm not going to be upset at. I can't be upset at like a really close, good game.
So your quarterback can't win you games from behind.
That was not his fault that we lost at all. Actually,
All right, saying-
the
it's nice
defense
that
was not looking
quarterbacks
sharp
who
last
put it
week.
on their shoulders is an important thing.
No, there's putting it on your shoulders because he did. If you watched him,
he did
was
okay.
playing his
He did.
ass
I'm not
off.
sure how much I would put on the defense. Like
I'm not putting it on. I'm not putting it on the police. I'm saying the defense wasn't playing as
Brown
sharp.
played amazing that game.
But my biggest problem was actually our O line. Dak was running his
Dak
ass
was
off
running
that
his
game,
ass off.
and Terrence Steele did nothing. Did absolutely nothing. He was getting his ass beat.
That guy
the
can go.
entire
I didn't know
game.
he was still on. Is he on
So
your team?
it was actually interesting because it's a weird one where you come out of the game, and I came out kind of positive because I was like, shit, quarterback's playing like this. I can't be mad. I can only be mad about some of the people. Like I could start to actually be like, Look, he's doing the thing he needs to do. There's some other shit around this equation that we got to start to figure out too.
Yeah.
And we don't. And I've said this before the season. Fucking, we're signing. We just signed. What is it, Martavis Bryant or was that who it is?
Yeah, that's who you said.
Yeah, Martavis Bryant. Because there's a receiver problem. Because if CD's covered, and Ferguson came out this game, like what the fuck's Brandon Cooks doing?
He's terrible.
Where's Tolbert? He's not terrible, but where's Tolbert?
He's not useful.
Where even Turpin's catching passes more than some of these other receivers, and granted that is I'm not usually like into like special teams is not consistent, but how do I describe it? Turpin's always fun to watch.
Yeah, Turpin is good.
Like, cause he's so quick. But no, that was one of those rare instances where I'm like, yeah, I'll take the L. But it was a really good game, so I'm not mad about it.
It won't be your first.
I like Turpin because he has the same name as a Sweeney Todd character. Sorry, go on.
Out of the weekend, it was probably like I don't know what the best game was, but that would be up there.
There were a lot of like
a lot of really good games.
Going into the chat that you don't pay attention because
you really don't.
You really don't.
Yeah,
It's a lot of chat.
It was the third quarter of that game.
We only talk during football. No, the football one is the only one that matters in this conversation. And we only talk on Sunday and Thursday.
The Kenny Pickett, CJ Stroud stat.
Oh, yeah, he posted a screen cap and left. He didn't even see my witty retort.
I didn't. What'd you say?
Oh, I'll find it.
He said being better than Kenny Pickett is a very low bar, and only a Texans fan would settle for it.
That's right
about that.
Yeah.
we need any win we can get.
Because you act like I defend Kenny. I do not.
No, you despise Kenny.
He stinks. I don't despise him.
You'd rather have most quarterbacks in the NFL.
I would.
That's crazy to me.
Name 5 worse.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Bryce Young.
Maybe.
Oh, no, it's not a maybe.
I don't think that's a him thing. I think that's a situation thing.
It's turning
that's why
into
I say maybe.
Because they're ruining him. So he's not going to be
I'd
worth
say
shit by the
Zach
end of the
Wilson,
season.
Mac Jones are probably worse.
Yeah, I would say those two. Aiden O'Connell. I'd rather have Kenny Pickett than Aiden O'Connell, no offense. Really?
We've only seen Aiden O'Connell for 2 games. Good or bad, I really wouldn't say you can have an opinion.
Tyson Badgett. You said name. There you go.
I mean, quarterbacks actually have a body of work that we
They're
can look
starters in the NFL. Ritter.
Are they starters or are they starters because of attrition?
at. Right.
It doesn't matter.
How many
They're
games
still
have they
starters.
started?
Today, Desmond Ritter started a lot of games.
No, he has.
Desmond Ritter was the starter at the beginning of the season.
And now he's not.
Tyler Heineke. I would rather have Pickett over.
No, I would rather
take Heineke.
I would take
Really?
In
Heineke
a
over.
heartbeat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd like Kenny. With his tiny ass
Heineke
hands.
likes to win.
He does.
Heineke will get off the couch and throw his ass off.
really will.
Yeah.
He's weird looking too, but he will do it.
Yeah.
Jordan Love. There you go. Jordan Love's terrible.
He
At
might
football and life.
He might be better than Kenny Pickett.
Oh my God.
Kenny Pickett's really
I think
bad.
you're just giving Kenny a hard time.
I am because he deserves it. Jordan Love might be better than Kenny
Drifter,
Pickett.
we literally talked about the Raiders for like 20 minutes.
We
Yeah, we
did.
did.
I was very excited about the Raiders.
You should be too.
Yeah,
It's fine.
It's a good.
They're not. It's
bad.
never good enough for him. No, stop.
No,
It's an
Super Bowl.
improvement.
You win a Super Bowl. I don't know
Two.
if that's good enough for him.
2 in a row.
2 Super Bowls in a row.
Right. That'll be
Jesus.
happy.
I don't think
Christ.
Brady
You don't deserve
even
to
won
win.
2 in a
You
row
don't
in
deserve
a
to
while.
win any. If that's your
When's the last
attitude.
time, as an NFL fan, we saw somebody win 2 in a row? Is it Brady?
It was the Patriots, and it was like in the early 2000s,
It
I
was,
think.
and that was it. And that was a dynasty.
Yeah. So 2 in a row. That's
You wouldn't even ask for that. You're a Steelers fan.
no. I wouldn't ask for 2 in a row.
God, this is why they act better than you guys. You're looking bad. You let them outshine you. Good
I mean,
God.
On to our normal segments here today.
Start a
maybe
riot.
I would. Maybe I would ask for 2 in a row, but if they were like no, I'd be like okay.
I'll take the
We're
one.
going to go with Attaboys. I'm going to start with Taysom Hill. Every time he touches the ball, he does amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 1 in rushing for the Saints this week.
Good Lord, that's sad. That's not even a good thing. You have Alvin Kamara, and that's how that goes.
Well, I mean, Taysom's magic.
That's true.
He is pretty.
And he threw 2 touchdown passes.
From Hill. It's true.
You know who mine is.
Dak.
Yeah, Dak.
We're giving losers participation trophy.
It's Dare because he kicked as a running back.
Yeah, you should be Dare. Give it to Dare.
Hell no. It is Dak. And why is it Dak? Because I still think he was best player on that field that day.
But not of the day. That goes to my attaboy, my quarterback with 470 and 5 TDs.
Is he just your attaboy every week?
Yes.
Yeah.
You might as well just pencil him in.
Give us another one.
I got nothing.
You can give it to Dari.
I'll give it to Tank. Tank did great.
I'll give it to Josh Dobbs.
He deserves it.
That's hard.
Yeah, what he did was really impressive. So, and I'm happy for Josh Dobbs. I wish come on back to the Steelers, please.
Seems like a good guy.
Nah, y'all let him
He'd be
go.
A lot better.
Yes, we would.
Jesus. When you're looking at backups to replace your starter, that's rough. That's a rough place to be.
He ain't got it. He
doesn't.
He ain't got the ingredients.
The worst part is, I do think
backup.
I think Josh Dobbs does have that grit for y'all.
Yes, he does.
And that's something that, like, a Steelers QB needs grit.
Yeah.
He still quotes Coach Tomlin. He still quotes Mike Tomlin.
What up,
Bring him back
NYC
home.
Max? I don't know if we've ever had a Giants fan here before. Oh,
Really?
Andrew's been here.
God bless you.
But maybe he's a Jets fan. I just know his name is NYC Max.
Yeah, which New York fan are you? We
It's gonna
talk
be
shit
Buffalo.
about both. Oh, okay. We talk shit about all 3 New York teams, technically, yeah.
But yeah, no, what Josh Dobbs did was really tough. That is
impressive.
such an impressive thing.
Yeah.
It's literally Tommy DeVito. Which, by my way, my take a lap is Tommy DeVito. How are you going to show up
God damn it. He was going to be mine.
With a name like that.
With a look like that.
and you can't even come back and finish the story? No, my actual one is Zach Wilson. It was really sad watching this. The Jets do everything they can because the Chargers, for being handicapped as they are, still have a high-powered offense, and they are hard to stop.
Yeah.
And then
Offensively, yes.
yeah, and then they'd get the ball. The Jets would get the ball back, and Zach would just fart.
Yep.
Yeah.
He sucks. I mean, but that's what you were going to get out of him. You're going to get games that hopefully you can win that you shouldn't, just to keep you afloat. That's all the Jets are trying to do, is be afloat until Aaron Rodgers comes back with his bionic ankle and, saves the day, which I don't see happening. But it's a fuck team, man. They should have just tried to do it the right way. Trade for a good quarterback like a Kirk Cousins or do something.
They did try to trade for a good quarterback. The problem is not the quarterback; it's the offensive line.
Right.
They got to fix that.
They tried building like a sick ass living room before building a foundation in the
have
house.
windows.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like you need a foundation.
Question for you: is this valid? George Pickens being the take a lap?
He's a diva.
No.
He is a diva.
But
No.
he deserves to be a diva for the situation he's in.
I was gonna say I don't blame him. Like,
I was like, I'd be a diva.
Yeah, it's pretty
yeah,
bad.
I don't
It's a
blame.
bad
Is he
situation.
productive? The answer is unequivocally
Yes,
yes.
he's very good.
the most productive player on our offense. He can say whatever the hell he wants as long as he's not breaking the law or saying prejudiced, bigoted shit.
Okay. That's fair.
And actually,
Yeah.
the Kid Connor, thank you for giving me mine. The Dolphins are fraudulent.
God damn.
Yeah.
Tua's going to be mine.
Tua's mine. Aha!
Fuck.
It sucks to suck.
Sorry,
You
I
can
gotta
make
back
shout. But no, the Dolphins have not. Look, and this is coming from me. The Cowboys have not beaten anyone in a minute. But Tua not looking sharp, and Tyreek was talking too much shit
He looked
Yeah.
for
bad,
that
too.
team to lose. And no, Tyreek didn't look good.
He ended up on the receiving end of a scoop and score.
Yep.
So I mean, the Dolphins had got. But honestly, that game's a take a lap because I don't think either team deserved to win.
Can I give a shout
The
out?
Chiefs had 40 yards of
that
offense.
defense is that defense is for real with the Chiefs.
The Chiefs' defense is very good.
No, the
That
Chiefs'
offense is
defense is
not
the one
good.
that's.
But
They lost
can
to
I
the
give a
Broncos
quick,
last week.
Kind of off subject, but subject shout out. I think we need more London shit because I love waking up to football games.
You are waking up to football games?
I am.
In my headcanon, you don't wake up till 1 or 2 o'clock.
No.
That's me.
No, in my headcanon, you don't wake up till 3.
That's more accurate.
I wake up early every day. But I love waking up to football in the morning. I know it's a shocker. I eat vegetables every day now too. What's up? I told you.
It's because he's living with his girlfriend.
Yeah, she's,
you're right.
she's keeping me on track with that, which is good.
No, it is.
She is keeping me actually alive.
That's great.
Yeah.
No, not even making a joke.
You know, I was having heart issues. It was a bad situation. But yeah, no, I'm good. Now I'm on the right track with that now. But yeah, no.
Give me your candies then.
No, fuck you. I'm sorry. You saw how I went in on this. Like it was
Yeah, his body was like, we're desperate.
we need it.
Sugar.
It was, yeah.
You better hide them from her because she'll be like, you can't have these.
No, I would never let her see them.
No. Tommy's eating in the car.
Oh, it wouldn't be great. But yeah, no. I like waking up to football. And give the Jags to England. They deserve it more than Jacksonville. They have more success there than they have in. No one who gives a fuck about Jacksonville shouldn't be a city at all. Let alone have a team.
What I'll give you is I definitely love when there's a day filled with football. Much like it's why college works so well.
Yeah, even if you wake up at like 10, football will be on.
And apparently, man, we've had a game that went till 2 a.m. College does it right. Yeah, it's like college has games whenever.
Yeah. It's West Coast, so they don't matter. But it's
it's weird for someone that doesn't travel that much because you enlightened me to Orlando being shit.
It's like garbage.
It is garbage.
Yeah.
And then what you just said about Jacksonville, everyone that I know that lives in Jacksonville, when I'm like, hey man, it'd be cool to hang out one day, and they're like, why? Like, I'll meet you.
You know where I live?
We'll go where you are.
We'll go where you are.
Where we're at. Yeah, invite me over.
Well, so I used to work with someone from Jacksonville, and I didn't know much about Jacksonville. It was weird because they were in our division, and that's the first I'd ever heard of the place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this a city? Okay, cool. But someone was from there. They're like, it sucks. Like, it's just this vast, big nothingness. And yeah, it's water and shit, but like, it's the worst water ever. Like, everything about it sucks. Like, you go there and your energy level can be here, and you go to Jacksonville and it's here. And it's terrible.
It sounds, I haven't been, but it sounds like Galveston, and that's why I don't want to go.
It sounds worse than Galveston. And yeah, no, I wouldn't want to go either. Like,
I don't think it can get worse than Galveston.
Port Arthur.
You're right.
Yeah, it's very Port Arthur. I don't want to do that. That's not fun. I feel for anyone who lives in Jacksonville. That's why we don't dog on them that much. Like, we're just like,
oh,
they're
you
not
will
gonna win shit.
You will.
We don't take them seriously.
You will.
But we just like pat them on the head. Like,
but you're gonna learn to despise that team.
Why?
Because they're gonna be dominating your division.
They're not at all, bro. No one in our division takes them seriously. Not even the Titans take them seriously. Nobody takes them seriously. They're just there. They're like, if we all have down years, you're probably gonna win. Good for you. But it's gonna be once every 6 years. It's always between.
They're gonna
Colts,
win. They're gonna win the division 2 years in a row.
PDP 30.
They're not a threat.
I know you don't have a state tax there. We don't have a state tax here. Yeah. And there are cool parts of Florida. I just don't think Jacksonville and Orlando are right.
I'm not going.
Yeah.
I don't recommend you go either.
Well, you got any ticket laps?
Not to Florida?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'll go to Destin only.
Make sure they don't know you're there.
I know.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Josh Allen. He sucks.
Oh, you took mine.
Yeah, he's garbage.
You both of you each took mine because I was.
You go Desmond Ridder.
No, I was gonna. I'll do a playoff Marcos because he specifically picked Zach Wilson. I'm just gonna say the Jets organization because they really fucked this up.
Pathetic.
Like the fact they thought. I mean, we said it at the start. I know I did at least that you picked up a 40-year-old quarterback and you're not going to bolster the offensive line.
He held you hostage for a while.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, like he toyed with you.
Yeah,
and then he got injured
immediately.
Yeah, good guy.
He played 4 more snaps than me. This
he made
season.
you look like a bitch, just like he made Green Bay.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Yeah. I mean, and you could tell they're in the ear because apparently the Jets are trying for Devontae.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also,
come on, man.
You can tell that's Aaron Rodgers' organization.
In fact, he's probably the reason why, even whether he said it explicitly or just because they have him, that they didn't try to get another quarterback. Like that, they didn't try to go for a Josh Dobbs or Kirk Cousins.
Because, like, come on, they were in the market too.
Yeah, right.
And they could have easily with that team.
Yes.
Any quarterback who went there was like, "Oh, I have a shot."
Yeah.
No, that's all Aaron Rodgers. That's probably like a clause in his contract.
Granted,
I have decisions on my backup.
I think Josh Dobbs would have been better than Kirk in that situation because at least Josh Dobbs can move a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that
Josh
offensive line
Dobbs, boy.
The only thing I can say about Robert Saleh and his defense, like he doesn't play a good offense at all.
No.
But
when people talk about I don't want to hire a defensive coach, it's
He's the reason why.
He's the reason why. It's
But I
defense over
do feel like
offense.
this issue is more on their GM not having any interest in building an O-line
The O-line
forever.
thing's pretty serious.
I agree. I don't think he deserves a ton of blame for it. In fact, I kind of felt it as soon as Aaron Rodgers got hurt. I was like, "Oh, Robert Saleh just got his job saved this season."
Oh, absolutely.
Like, yeah, it's like it would make no sense to fire him.
The man can put a great defense together as most.
Yeah,
And a lot
defensive
of
coaches
people are
can.
like, and for everyone who says get rid of Zach Wilson, who the fuck is left?
Yeah. Well, Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz got up. Yeah, he got.
Yeah.
And if you get Matt Ryan, that's on you.
Yeah, it's not going to
They're trying to call Tom Brady. And Tom Brady's
not
like,
gonna
no way, dude.
Yeah, no.
Tom's in Hurts commercials.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Tom's fine.
yeah. Tom doesn't need another ring. He's happy. Or happy as someone like
I
him
don't think
can
he needs to
be.
do anything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had to sacrifice his family for the game already.
Yeah.
He did it.
And plus, he's seen that offensive line. He's like, dude, I'd die.
Yeah, he ain't trying
Yeah.
to. The same thing that would happen to Aaron's going to happen to me.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be back with Pick'ems.
Oh, I'm excited.
Hey, guys, and we're back. Ah!
No squeak.
It's dead.
All right, now I gotta loop it up.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? They talk about WD-40, but that was like the legit it does fix.
Oh, it works.
yeah,
It,
well,
works. It fixes everything.
He'll fix your marriage.
Go WD-40. If he needs to stop, duct tape.
Yeah.
Duct tape. I've seen duct tape used to fix helicopters and airplanes.
Again, this man didn't have to eat Cairo. He wouldn't know these rules.
Cairo.
We called it Cairo.
We wanted to seem fancy.
What's the off-brand of WD-40? WD-39.
That's a local Dollar Tree. Yeah.
Well, guys, we're on to Pick'ems. That means we're getting punished. And the three of us will get punished.
All of us but Tommy, yeah.
And I missed the game.
You want to get punished now?
Do I get punished?
You
would.
You can get
Follow
punished.
the
I
rules.
won. I'm winning.
You're not?
You know,
You got last place last week.
Yeah.
I'm still
Still
winning.
second place.
Well, we're actually so close that we're all being tied. That we're all actually, we probably would be tied if TJ was paying attention and he wasn't in Japan.
I'm so disappointed in myself. Last
I
Yeah.
made my picks, so I'm not that far behind.
But I'm just saying you're not paying as much attention as you would have.
So
Yes, of course.
I'm garbage. I'm in the 86th percentile now.
Oh, you're in the.
You were so good.
Yeah.
Stop.
And no, because last week was so bad for me in every way imaginable, football wise. Like my team,
You missed the first game.
I did. Like my team was bad. I lost terribly in pick'ems.
Why did you tell him that he missed a game?
I still missed it. I didn't get it.
Because he wasn't.
It was
I didn't.
after the fact,
I was
yeah.
90% sure he wasn't going to check the chat. I didn't tag him. I said Tommy missed this game.
Yeah. Okay.
I sensed it.
That's like when I read it and I was like, don't say anything.
And I still won, so it didn't matter. Because I'm that good. But yeah.
Shut up.
You should be punished for last week.
What?
For last week,
I ate wasabi Kit Kat.
It was not that bad.
It was literally nothing.
The fear, though, that it was bad. That's enough of a punishment, I feel.
It's not.
You're just lucky that I'm still busy unpacking and moving, or else I would have brought my blender today and you would have eaten like
Oh, a homemade one?
Yep.
Oh, no. I'm going to win from now.
Yes. Sorry, I saw who we played this week.
No.
Pass me my backpack.
Are you confident?
Backpack. Start
And I
going
would have
off
picked.
key.
I would have picked KC, so I would have really ran away with it. But yeah,
Shut up.
That would have only put you ahead of us by 2 instead of 1.
no, it would have been 1. Oh wait, no, it would have been 2. You're right. Yeah,
That's not running away with it.
to me. It is.
I was one ahead.
Texas fan.
I was 1 ahead of you last week.
You were. You do good. You always. You're the only one I have to worry about. Let's be honest.
Tommy,
TJ, you were doing great.
Tommy, we tied last year.
Yes.
Oh, he won and we tied.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
I picked the Raiders and then I lost because of it, or else I would have.
You didn't have to.
clearly.
You didn't lose because of it. You picked they beat the Giants.
I'm debating between Bengals and Texans. I know how it probably will go.
He picked the Raiders and they played the Lions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why you pick the Raiders against the Lions?
Because I'm a Raider fan.
You don't even
So-
like football.
I don't even like you.
I know.
What is this?
This is a bottom barrel bottle of bourbon.
Oh my god.
This might be a plastic bottle. No, it's not. So it's not the worst
That's
thing.
where all the money went.
This bottle costs $9. And I would figure.
Oh my god. You made up for last week with this one. Jeez.
I figured this is a way that I could
Welcome
burn all
to
your mouths,
TJ
including mine. I have to do this too. And no one gets drunk. It takes like just a sip.
Let's get the glasses.
I'm pretty sure winos.
yeah.
Gotta stay
We better
with
drink it
glasses.
fast before it burns a hole in the glassware.
Oh my god.
God.
That's a punishment.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
Jesus.
And then it'll stay here until Elijah comes next time, and he drinks.
Who the
He
fuck
drinks
is
3.
on this glass? Like, tell me the names of these people.
Hold on.
That's Nat
It ain't-
Turner and.
It ain't Happy Van Winkle, that's for sure.
These are AI generated people.
Let me see.
Just instantly.
These people aren't real.
Let's see who we got. Yeah, we got Rocky, we got Bullwinkle. yeah, and Boris and
I
Natasha.
don't think that is Kentucky's finest at all.
Kentucky's finest. What part of Kentucky? What are we talking?
Cincinnati.
Not fine at all.
Kentucky, Cincinnati, the city of Kentucky, located in Ishkabib.
Wow, that's rough.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck is Ish Khabib? That's from my childhood. We said it a lot.
Ishkabib?
Ish Khabib is what we would say. but
Why?
I don't know what it is.
Nobody does.
Still has that good plastic residue.
Well,
God.
fortunately,
It's got a film. Hey, TJ, is it better than the Japanese whiskeys you were drinking?
Oh, the Japanese whiskey is fine.
Hey, did you drink the whiskey from like Lost in Translation? That's the fancy one that they're known for.
no, but a bartender over there. This is why I say it's.
That shit was so cool.
Which one?
The fucking bar, you name a movie and they make a drink.
It's
What?
a dope shit, right?
What happened?
Oh, so I was at a bar, and basically the whole premise was you tell them a movie name and they make you a drink based off of it. And I'll tell you, man, like for Everything Everywhere All at Once, they literally like on the drink they had edible rocks.
Oh,
they had
what?
they found a mini bagel. They put it over the top, and I'm talking. They could do anything. For Midsommar, they had flowers in the back. For Mario, they had edible coins.
What the
The
fuck?
class,
I feel like Rush Hour 2, stab.
The most
Like-
obscure movies ever. Mac and me, go.
Bring out a bowl of mac and cheese.
For Mac and Me, they just ask you to leave.
Yeah. Get the fuck out.
for I asked for Spider-Man, and they did like red. They did like blue, white, red, and then had basically cut the fruits in a way to where it looked like webs on the side of the glass. Shit was wild.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Whipped cream.
Yeah.
And they just do it on the fly?
Yeah, on the fly.
That's
Like that was
insane.
off menu.
I said Saw, and they locked me in a dirty bathroom.
But I got a hell of a Manhattan.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and
Yeah, they punched me in the jaw.
Cheers, folks.
Luck to
Cheers.
you guys with that one. I don't
God,
even watch that.
I don't even-
TJ, we can't reach, but whatever.
Get the exotic Four Locos.
That doesn't taste that bad.
how's that not?
Really?
Doesn't taste that much like anything, honestly.
No, it's
It's mostly water.
Yeah.
they watered down this bottle before they gave it to me.
Yeah. Saves you the trouble.
It's $9. They watered it down themselves.
Yeah.
It's a little sweet. All right, is that what I'm getting?
You're sipping it?
Yeah, no shit.
All right, I actually know the appropriate.
All right,
Oh, that one got
There you
you.
go.
that was rough.
Well,
I know
that's the last time I have Rocky and Bullwinkle bourbon.
Don't try.
Elijah, this bottle will be waiting for you whenever you come back to Austin.
I'm just.
What did he do?
He drinks whatever we leave on the counter.
Yeah.
There you go. You save it up for Elijah.
He did-
warm.
Give him the cheapest tequila. You got to give him some plastic.
Actually, I
bottles.
do know something that I
give
tried
him
this last.
that Long Island mix.
The long drink.
The Long Island iced tea has all the liquors in it.
Yeah.
You just add your.
Hold on.
That
are
shit's
those dogs
terrible.
with the barrels in their chest?
Beethoven, St. Bernard's.
St. Bernard's,
That's
yes.
St. Bernard whiskey right there. That's just to save your life.
Get him some wild turkey. That's probably better than that.
I actually do know what. I tried something this week. I went on a little bit of a beer crawl by the apartment. There was something that was like a sake infused whiskey. That was terrible. And that's what I'll be bringing next week.
Oh, Jesus.
Unless you fail, and then I will be bringing celery and yogurt and...
I don't like celery.
Well,
That's the point.
That's just the right list of things I hate.
No, I just want... I want to give you a green smoothie, and celery is actually supposed to be real...
spinach.
Yeah, spinach will be in there, too.
I put 'em in my
Well, don't do that. He likes it.
I love spinach.
Yeah, and then...
It's a punishment.
Yeah. No, it's... Yeah. Well,
Do green onion.
And
whoa.
How about some cilantro?
cilantro.
Green onion,
We already said
cilantro,
onions off
apples.
the table. I despise onions like
Pickles.
a lot. No, I'm okay with pickles.
Ugh, yuck.
In a smoothie.
Onions are my pickles. Like,
Really?
Fucking
Onions are
despise.
delicious. You don't like flavor.
Listen,
I
if,
don't like onions either.
like in McDonald's, you know they got those shitty little onions. If one is on my burger, I throw the burger away.
What?
I despise onions with a
Onions
fucking
are
passion.
so good.
They are fucking terrible. I hate them.
Every burger in the-
take the onion out and just eat the crunch.
Every
part.
burger in the existence of America has onions on it, except for fucking Pete Terry's. That's the only one I can think
Well, I
of.
love Pete Terry so much.
don't have onions.
They do not.
You
have
can
onions.
get them.
Really?
Yeah, they have onions.
That's gross.
You can add them.
Grilled onion?
You can get grilled
no
onions.
ever.
Well,
It's the worst thing. And
I actually agree with Tony. I hate onions.
onions are fucking.
But will you
terrible.
agree with him on this first pick that we
Oh,
have to
pick-
do here?
Oh, sweet Jesus. A Corey Coleman segue you got there.
He's doing great.
I'm with them on this.
Yeah.
Doing
Yeah,
great. My
we're
bad.
headed towards a 3-hour
Talk about
show.
onions.
Sorry, the
No,
Rocky
you're right.
the Rocky and Bullwinkle bourbons got me. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
see
Samantha
into
can
the
drive
future.
home.
Yeah.
This is a tough.
Oh man, if it helps you see who wins pick'ems,
Yeah, this is tough.
the Panthers or the Bears.
This
is
is going to be an embarrassing game if the Panthers lose.
Yeah, I agree.
Which they're already kind of an embarrassment.
I mean-
Good on the win last week.
They beat the best offense in the NFL, didn't they?
Who?
They,
Texans.
They beat
That's
the
not the best offense.
They beat the number one quarterback.
He had a bad game. He's playing against his best,
against a terrible team.
it's his best friend. He wants to make sure his best friend looks okay.
Picking the Bears.
picking the Bears.
I gotta go. Actually,
I'm picking the Bears too.
I'm going Bears as well. I hope Bryce Young gets it together with his tiny ass.
Next we got the Colts versus the Patriots. I'm taking
going
the Colts, obviously.
Yeah. Yo, you got to pick your team.
I'm picking the Colts as well. They're saying Bill Belichick's going to get fired at the end of the season.
That would be amazing.
They're saying he might actually get fired in the middle of the season.
That would be great too.
I think they respect him too much for that one.
I agree. I think he's gone
He's
after the
earned not
season,
to,
though.
for that to happen. But
Yeah.
yeah,
He's not Josh McDaniels.
end of the
but-
season for sure.
Yeah.
And I highly doubt they'll even frame it as a fire. You'll probably be like,
Retire.
mutually parted ways.
parted
Yeah,
ways.
and he
Yeah.
decided to retire.
Yeah.
I don't know about this next one. Actually, I do.
What the fuck you think I got? Like, no, don't ask me that.
Dude, you will fucking like take a side swipe at me and be like, "You didn't say nothing." I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna let you get away with saying nothing."
I was like, that is true. That is very fair. I will catch you when you don't say shit. Damn it, Marco. You got me again.
He's on it tonight.
But no, I just felt offended because I'm like, man, this motherfucker's no. I'm picking the Colts. This one's actually harder than it
It
looks
is
like.
really hard. than
No,
what it
it's
looks like.
not.
And by that, I meant my finger clicking the
Well, are
Bengals
you saying
button.
that I don't know what the fuck you mean?
This is an easy one. It's the Texans. I'm picking
God
the
damn,
Texans.
he's more on this one than me. You know how Joe Stizzy has helped me out this pick'em season because you guys don't pick him, I do because I believe in the guy, and I don't know.
Are you going to really pick?
No, I'm picking Texas.
I was going to say, you're going to pick these fucking paper tigers over your own team?
No, absolutely not.
You know what?
Any other Sunday?
I'm actually going
yes.
to co-sign that.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, it's gonna be. It's a shootout situation for sure. Like it would just see what happens.
The Bengals are terrible.
Joe Burrow's not
Marcus
good.
is like, this is where I get a point up of.
Mark,
every
yeah,
now and
this is
then.
exactly where you can make up your win. You going Bengals, aren't you? Somebody's got to.
This is one of them that I'm going to pick the Texans for now.
Oh,
But I'm going to look at the injury report
I
on
don't
Friday.
Like this. I don't like this. All four of us picking the Texans shit. It's not how this works. Good shit. Good. That's a friend.
All right, and then I'm picking
Do
the
the
Bengals.
right
because
thing.
I don't want Sam to get ahead of us.
There you go.
It would be bad.
I don't trust when you guys all pick. You picked all. I bet all of you picked the Texans for Carolina, didn't you?
No,
No. I did pick the. I did pick
we
the
can look
Texans.
this up.
I did pick the Texans.
Did one person not?
Last week?
I almost picked the Panthers.
Week after. Last week.
Because it just felt like the Panthers were.
I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah,
I knew it was going to happen.
It was nothing against the Texans. It was
just like that dude. He's due for a bad game.
Tommy, even you picked the Lions to win.
The Lions?
All right, sorry, no, wrong.
I picked the Texans all the way this season because
We picked the Bucks last
competence.
week, but
The Bucks are a weird team.
They're just so weird. Baker
played great. Just wasn't enough.
What did I tell you about Baker Mayfield?
He did fine.
All of us
Got
picked the
TJ
Texans.
spitting over there.
Yeah, everybody got Texans and they lost. That's why I don't like it.
God.
Don't put me in that position again. All of us picked the Texans.
You know that, like,
picking
you
that
can see,
shitty Bengals
like, it was actually really weird and ticky-tacky how we all ended up mostly tied.
Yeah.
Like, we agreed, like, on 80% of the games this week.
Yeah,
It was the most we all think we all agreed. There wasn't a lot of separation.
Yeah.
No.
4 of us tied.
Like,
Bengals
just,
helped me out, though.
the Saints at the Vikings.
This is a tricky one.
I'm picking the Vikings.
I'm picking the Saints.
I got to give my boy Dobbs a chance.
I can't anymore.
I'm going with the Vikings as well.
I'm the only Saints here, okay?
No, you're not.
Oh, that smart man. You?
I'm picking the Saints. I'll pick the Saints.
Saints or Vikings? Really? Over your buddy Derek Carr?
He wasn't ever a big Derek Carr fan.
He had a jersey.
He's a Fresno native. I have to support him just
Yeah,
like
it's that
Josh
Fresno
Allen.
shit.
Just like Josh Allen.
Why?
Josh Allen's from Visalia.
I don't know what that is.
This is from here to LaGrange.
Well, I wouldn't trust a player from LaGrange. J.K. Dobbins from LaGrange. I wouldn't have him on my fantasy team.
Distance-wise.
Okay. I think he's my cousin, and I still wouldn't trust him in my fantasy.
I'm going with I picked the Vikings.
I don't understand that, Sammy. I've lived way closer to people I actively dislike. I don't understand. I don't understand the logic.
Well,
Things coming out of Central Valley, okay?
I was about to say that he has the disadvantage of being from Fresno.
Yeah.
I have
The
the
worst
disadvantage
part
of being
of
from Eagle Pass, where I have to grab people from San Antonio or Laredo or something.
San Antonio's
I mean,
close.
in
How far is San
Pittsburgh,
Antonio
you're not even from Pittsburgh. You're from Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm from Richmond.
Like, yeah, you can grab a whole bunch of different
He
like.
should be a Commanders fan.
No. We grew up in a very, very Pittsburgh-heavy house.
Make sure Commanders, back then, of course, the name. But yeah, you make sure that shit did not leak.
I forget that people in the East Coast travel a lot, so you could really easily
you can
grow
move
up
around
Yeah,
anywhere. That is true. That's lucky for you guys.
it was weird driving around Pittsburgh and being like, "This town is the size of Laredo, and they have a baseball team." A football team, a hockey team.
Yeah, everything.
That's all they got in Pittsburgh is sports.
Sports, yeah.
It's a big part of the.
I like your breweries and your Fruity
dive
Pebbles.
Yeah. So the dive bar scene is nice in Pittsburgh.
How the fuck you guys have fans all over the fucking world is phenomenal to me.
The Steelers?
Yeah.
It's because they used to win a lot.
The bar from Pittsburgh won the #1 rugby bar in America, according to Barstool.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
They just won it this week, but yeah.
The more you know.
So we're all picking them for the Green Bay, right?
Yeah, on the note of the Steelers versus the Packers, the old guard versus the old guard, I'm picking the
This
Steelers.
is not even going to be a fun one to watch.
No, I have no intention of watching it.
Really?
Man, I was losing my shit at that Titans game on Thursday.
You won.
Because
You didn't let Will Levis's bitch ass beat
I was so mad.
I was the only one that picked the Titans to win.
Just
and
like
I
how
was-
bad we looked. We
you.
looked.
You almost won that.
Yeah.
You
like,
guys look terrible.
you look so bad.
You
So I
made
don't.
him look like a good quarterback.
I don't want
which
to
I'm not
hear-
even fully convinced he is.
I don't want to hear shit from Mike Tomlin about Kenny Pickett being awesome in the fourth quarter. I don't want to
You would
fucking
have
hear
rather
it.
had Will Levis.
Yes. I was like, that team has the better
Crazy.
quarterback.
Mayo coffee drinker is what you rather have.
He could eat whatever the hell he wants as long as he wins games. I don't care what he eats as long as it's not
telling you.
people.
Well, no Army Hammers.
Yeah.
But like the thing about it, you're in the worst spot you can be in. You know that, right?
What?
The Steelers, like they can't. They're always going to be 500. No good draft spots. I don't know what your cap situation is looking like.
I'm not that concerned about the draft because a lot of draft picks are busts anyway.
I mean, that's the fun of the draft. It's always a gamble. It's all it is a gamble. Sometimes you hit the jackpot, sometimes you don't.
I mean, if hitting the
Sometimes
jackpot means
Carolina.
you have a worse record than the Steelers, then congratulations.
I mean, it's a risk. That's what it's about. But, I mean, it's better than just standing there with Matt Canada. The offensive court. You got to be doing the same thing for 6 years straight.
Him being hired has nothing to do with our draft position.
No, I mean, but Tomlin's always going to be there.
Him being hired is probably
know?
affecting your draft position go down a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
So technically, you want more Canada.
No. I've never been.
It's a lot of quarterbacks in this next
Good night,
draft,
Tina.
Kurtz.
See you Friday, I guess.
This next one will be good.
Oh, the Titans at the Bucks? Go Bucks.
all day.
I'm going Titans.
I'm going Bucks.
You fool.
I think Will Levis is better than Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield played great.
He actually did play
He
pretty
played
great
really
in that
good.
loss.
You know what I'm saying? 300 yards, 2 TDs. He had a game winner until my guy had a better game winner. Like, he did okay. It's the best Baker Mayfield you would have ever seen.
I don't trust Baker
It's a good
Mayfield.
game.
I don't trust Baker Mayfield.
And then 49ers at the Jags.
I know
49ers.
Easy 49ers on a lose streak, but they did get
These
rested.
Jags got
So did the Jags.
These Jags got
But,
it. Like,
okay,
they
look.
got it.
The only thing that's
I need them to lose.
There's a difference between this. The only thing that holds back the 49ers is injuries. There's a lot of other things that holds back
You
the
do know
Jags.
that there's
They just got Chase Young.
There's a stat out there that teams that come from the West Coast to the East Coast don't do well.
I don't like that.
I also think the Jags are just better. So I'm going with the Jags.
I'm just saying it affects them, and now
But it's
I will make this
Jacksonville,
one be
man.
a game time decision. As of right now, I'm
No,
going with the 49ers.
This is not.
I think
I'm going
at all.
Jags.
49.
the Jags
The
have-
Jags are due for a loss anyway.
Jags have a better quarterback. They have a better coach.
They don't.
Doug Peterson has won a Super Bowl.
Not at this point in the season. They
Kyle Shanahan has done what?
Week 8.
What is
Kyle
that?
Shanahan's better coach. You call me back in week 12, guy, and then we'll talk. But as of right now,
I mean, even if
hey,
they
it's still healthy players to get injured,
Even
man.
if
so
they
it's
beat-
all on the board.
even if they beat
Got
the
Bodies to throw on this fire.
bodies to just throw out.
even if they beat the Jags, I feel like the Jags are still in a better position as
They
the
still may
playoffs.
lose the
Oh
AFC.
yeah, because the Jags are winning that division.
I don't know about that.
They are, but
See?
but it's gonna fall off because they're the Jags. Even Gridiron Heights knew it. I don't know if you saw the latest. They're the Jags, man. Like it's just is what they are.
I mean, I've been saying that about the Bengals, but no one listens to me.
Well, because they go to Super Bowls.
And lose.
It does. They still go. It's only 2 teams that go there. They're one of them.
And they lose. Like I knew they weren't going to win anything, and they didn't.
God damn it. Well, you're a Steelers fan. I know how this goes because
we've won.
Bengals fan.
Because we've won Super Bowls, and they
And
haven't.
She told me she despises you, but you seem like a nice guy, but she has to despise
We used to not even think about the Bengals.
You seem to despise them more than any other team.
Well, now because everyone keeps acting like
Because they're better than you are.
people act like they've won a Super Bowl.
Oh, my God.
And they haven't.
They're better than the Steelers.
They
though.
haven't done anything
But
yet.
they're better than the Steelers. You have to admit.
Right now, they're not.
God damn it. Can we proceed?
Right now, they're literally last in our division.
Now,
They're going to beat the Texans probably, so there you go. They'll be ahead
well,
of
now we're staying in the AFC North, which is
Yeah.
Gertz's division.
This was
the
easy.
Browns versus the Ravens. I'm thinking the Ravens.
Quarterback who doesn't even want to play football. Yeah, I'll go with the Ravens.
Yeah, go with the Ravens.
Oh, this one's curious now. This next one. Oh, TJ, who you got? Browns or Ravens? I know you like the Browns.
So on,
Don't you?
Picked them last year.
you know that the
That was before.
That's true. You did.
did.
You're waving those pom poms.
No, I was not.
I know you weren't. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not
You got
gonna
them by
front.
default.
I used
Yeah.
to. It's painful because I used to be a person who was like, man,
we all
the Browns.
did.
Yeah, the
Even him,
Browns.
man. He
Yeah,
was-
the Browns are scrappy. You want them to win, and then
Yeah.
they decided to go load Voldemort on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad for
to
their
a
fans.
dude who doesn't want to play football. I love it. I think it's
This
great.
next one, I want. You know who I want to lose. I want
Kyler
Kyler
might
to
play.
lose. I want
He
Kyler
might
to
play,
lose.
Yeah.
I'm mad at the Cardinals
when's
for
the
giving
last
up
time
Josh
a good
Dobbs.
any quarterback has stepped in the middle of the season and had a good game?
Josh
Like,
Dobbs
Yeah.
he didn't step in.
Oh, like
He's
a
been
starter
playing in
coming
Arizona for.
stepped in a different team in a different stadium.
No, I'm saying
on a different
stepped in
coach.
raw. I don't mean stepped in like
Kyler's been playing Madden, don't you know?
he hasn't.
It's Call of Duty 3 all day and you know it.
I don't watch
You
his
know it.
Twitch.
Well, go. Ask our audience because
Yeah.
they get kicked off of it
Yeah, I would get
for
banned.
stating the obvious. Yeah, no, man. I'm going Atlanta because I believe in that Heineke magic.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm going with Atlanta as well.
And this next one,
Man,
Lions, Chargers?
I don't know about this one.
this is
Because
one-
Chargers do that shit.
Yeah, this is one of the
Yeah.
ones where the Chargers
One of
would
the
win
ones.
over that Lions team. This is one of those random ones.
I'm going Chargers.
I'm not. I'm sticking with the Lions.
That's why I hate fucking picking Chargers games. Because
Yeah.
either it's going to be Justin Herbert or it's going to be Brandon Staley. And if it's Brandon Staley, it's an L. And if it's Justin Herbert, it's a dub. And you don't know which it's going to be. Because this fucking team is capable of really beating anybody on paper.
Yeah, if you're just
And
looking at the
just-
roster,
yeah.
yes, they are.
And plus, Detroit's doing Detroit shit, kind of, at the moment.
How so?
Because, I mean, I
They
don't fully trust them.
they had one bad loss against the Ravens, who are very
They're
good.
good. I accept
Yeah,
that one.
and the other loss was against Seattle, and it was like
That one I can't forget.
it was in overtime, and they lost by
You
a
shouldn't
field
even
goal.
go to overtime with Geno.
Seattle's not bad.
They are.
Seattle, they
They
might
got
be,
blown out for a reason.
Seattle might be ahead of the
Oh,
Niners.
get the fuck out.
They might.
No, they might be ahead of the
I don't
Niners.
think they even are.
No, I meant
close.
right now by NFC standings,
Yeah.
they might be ahead of the
I mean,
Niners.
yeah, but they're not a better team. And they're getting exposed right now. Like,
I mean, if they get a whole game in the playoffs, they
picking
are the
Washington
better
to win
team.
that
Also-
Well,
game.
unfortunately, the NFC teams are just weird. One of the best teams in, the team I'd say is number one doesn't have the best record.
and you can't say,
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
and you
They do
can't,
literally have the best record.
you can't use the Ravens as a litmus test for an NFC team.
No, you can't.
Because like Lamar's now he's like 18-1 against NFC
He's
teams.
my MVP favorite, right?
Right now, he's mine
Yeah,
too.
Yeah. So, like, but Seattle's just not good. They're trash. And they're getting exposed. To me, they are very similar. No, they're similar to the Giants. And, like, that shit last year was a fucking fluke. Like, it's just a fluke. I've been waiting on them for this shit to happen. They got blown out.
I don't think the Giants
Come on.
were a fluke last year.
They were absolutely a
They
fluke
were.
last
They
year.
had a healthier O line, and
No.
Saquon was running.
Daniel
And
Jones
they won a playoff game.
You called him Blanco Lamar. He doesn't deserve a nickname.
Well, not this season he doesn't.
No, he never did.
Now, time
first
out. He
off-
was running his ass off last year.
First off, yeah, he was. And I think I called him Larry Jackson.
He did.
or
But he didn't
Lawrence.
deserve that. Like he's
Last year he was pretty
no,
good.
it was.
But this
all-
year he
it
was. But we were all opposed to that contract.
we
they
knew
gave
it was.
him.
We knew last year was fluke team.
speaking-
It was an
Keep
outlier.
Keep this in mind next year.
To me,
If Dobbs
Seattle's a
sucks and he
fluke-ass
was like
team.
Pastronaut was a bad nickname.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not great.
See,
Speaking of Daniel Jones'
Well,
contract,
well,
y'all picking the Giants next week?
for what?
To beat the
Get the
Cowboys.
fuck out of here.
well, I don't know. You guys did lose to the Cardinals.
They did. They really did.
If we lose to
You're not
DeVito-
losing. No, look.
Come on, don't disrespect me like that.
Tommy
Don't disrespect me.
If you
like
lose
that.
to a Tommy DeVito, I can't even.
I'll leave. You won't
I
see me
won't
come back.
joke. I won't even make a joke about it. I'll just be sad for you.
NYC
crying.
Max repping Giants all the way.
And
for him.
you're a real fan, but
That's
fuck
a
no.
real
It's the
fan. That is a real.
The Cowboys beat this team 40 to fucking Daniel Jones was playing.
But yeah, he was holding them back.
He was holding it back. They didn't have that Danny DeVito, man. Danny DeVito.
They
Tommy
might as well
DeVito,
have
man.
Danny DeVito
Are
out
they
there.
related?
I don't, got that low center of gravity. He can be hard to tackle.
Oh, that
I come
Guido
out there and I
magic.
throw a bunch of trash.
Ooh, trash all over the field. Then I start eating garbage.
Hey, you let Tommy DeVito go. Let Tommy DeVito go off. Guido Magic is gonna be the next thing people are talking, because that man, he's the very epitome of what you hate about New York. I'm picking the Giants.
Hey, I'm running here.
I'm passing
I'm not
here.
joking. I just wanted to get your attention.
I'm losing here.
Get sacked over here.
I'm benched over here.
They got nobody else.
Oh, never mind. Over here.
The Commanders versus the Seahawks.
This is a weird one.
I'll take the Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawks.
I'm going
Oh,
Seahawks,
going
but
Commanders all day.
They're playing in Seattle.
I don't give a flying fuck. I don't trust Geno Smith for shit.
Just Sam Howell over Gino.
I do actually trust Sam Howell over Geno Smith.
But he did it right back.
Oh my God! Thank you for taking him off my
Gino
hands.
has a better record than CJ
I would've-
Stroud. He does.
I mean, it is the Carfax.
He's a rookie, okay? It's fine. On the Texans, come on, man. The quarterback's ahead of the team. You're gonna have some growing pains. There.
Yeah, but Gino doesn't write back.
Oh my God.
So come on.
This nigga needs to lose. So
I don't know why you have such a hate boner for Gino.
because he's trash.
He's not that bad. He's
He
pretty
got
good.
punched by his own teammate. I
On
would
the
not let it go.
Jets. On the Jets.
He was in the wrong. He was in the wrong.
Happy Flores 711. Nice to catch you at the end of the show.
I'm so fucking confused right now. Is it just that like we're slowly agreeing with you on the Titans being trash, so you had to find somewhere else to point your hate?
No, I've always disliked Geno Smith. I don't know why.
He hated him
has
last season, too.
He has a very unlikable face to me. And he got punched by a teammate. And anybody who gets punched by their own offensive lineman, to me, that says volumes about your character. And I'm not letting it go. I refuse to let it go. Any player that gets punched by a teammate for being an asshole, I can't let that go. That's Carson Wentz shit.
If he weren't on the Jets, I'd agree with you.
It didn't matter.
It does.
Adam Gates was the coach then, wasn't he?
Yeah, I believe he was.
That's not good, but still.
Yeah, the Jet-
it
Dude,
doesn't
he
matter.
has a normal face. I have no idea.
Are you kidding me?
I don't see any issue. What's
It's
wrong
like
with
an angry father.
What's wrong with this? He probably is. Does he have kids? He was playing on the Jets, and if he had kids, I wouldn't. If I had kids, I wouldn't want to play on the Jets.
He just gives me Samuel L. Jackson from Black Snake Moan vibes. Which, great character, but no for my quarterback.
On the note of the Jets,
I would take him over Kenny Pickett.
God damn it. I can see that.
on the note of the
I can
Jets,
see
will
that.
you take the Jets to beat
No,
Sam's team?
fuck no.
No.
No, not.
Oh,
They're
this is
still
a Sunday
high off
night
of that
game.
firing. Yeah.
Free.
They should.
Why the fuck is this a Friday night game?
Sunday night.
Sunday. Oh God.
They
I'm
should
not
flex
watching
this.
That's, yeah. So yeah, this is.
They
terrible.
should
They should
absolutely
flip the games.
Yeah, they should
Monday.
flex this. But I think the Raiders are going to win.
Yeah, Raiders. I'm picking Raiders.
And honestly, this next game's the hardest one.
I know. I saw it and I was like, "What do I do?"
This game should
it
not
shouldn't
be hard,
be, but it is.
but it is. Fuck the Broncos. It just depends on which Josh Allen we're getting.
Yep.
Lately, you've been getting the shitty one.
Yeah.
No. You've just been getting the normal Josh Allen.
Yeah, no shit. Touche. Yeah. That's the Josh Allen I've always known.
At some point, it has to revert to the mean. You know,
Yeah.
like he's just not that good.
Look, as a Texas fan, we don't have a lot of highlights in our team's existence.
You know,
one of them.
Your editor edited out the winning touchdown.
Yeah,
right?
they're fucking terrible. Everyone's pissed about that. It's the worst editing I've ever seen for $1 billion corporation. But yeah, no. One of our highlights was when we liked him, Deshaun Watson beating Josh Allen in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And for me, that's the only Josh Allen I've ever seen. I see him with Dayball where it's like, oh, he unlocked him a little bit.
You're right.
He knows how to make the stupidness less of a
Yes,
problem.
you're right.
But he still is a dumb fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
But you have to mitigate that as a play caller. And whoever they have now is not doing that.
No.
And that's the thing. He's always going to be dumb as fuck. That's just Josh Allen.
Even Tom Brady said to Josh Allen's face,
Yeah, I
like
remember
over
that.
Skype, being like, "Hey, man, like." take what the defense
Take what they give you, man. Like hero ball is Josh Allen's specialty,
Right.
and he's rarely the hero.
And meanwhile, Josh Allen was looking like, "Who's this guy?"
Yeah,
Like,
he looks familiar.
yeah.
His eyes are too close together.
There's not a lot.
They are. I don't
There's
trust.
not a lot of
okay.
gray matter between those.
It's
eyes.
not. So here's my thing about people. If your eyes are too close together, I'm looking at you sketchy.
I mean, that's just.
Yours aren't, so it's okay.
I know they're not.
Okay, I'm about to say, come on, man. Those people with the too close together, Josh Allen, he looks dumb, is what I'm saying. He looks dumb as shit.
Man, you just. Tell me to be the first one to make it so personal. He said, fuck what you doing on the field.
He lost against a man who died on the field. You couldn't win him a fucking Super Bowl? You are a piece of
He
shit
didn't
in my
lose
eyes.
against him. They were in the same team.
No, he was against him. You don't win for that man. You don't
against him.
care. You're against him. You're either with DeMar Hamlin or you're against him. And Josh Allen's bitch ass was against him.
Who are you picking?
Broncos.
What?
I'm going Broncos.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him.
I'm
Broncos.
struggling with this one too.
Because look, we don't want to admit it, and I don't want to admit it. Russell Wilson's stats ain't looking terrible these days.
No, he's not that bad.
I've been saying that
That defense is a problem.
Chris has been saying that this whole season.
That defense is still not where it should be. He's gotten better as the season
fuck him as a
progressed.
player still. I don't give a shit.
Oh, no,
I don't
he
like
sucks
him.
as a
I'm
human
not saying
being.
you have to like him. He's just not
I'm not giving him props because I don't like him.
here's-
Yes.
Why you got Bronco colors on your mic?
So look. Yeah. Oh, no. So here's the thing. No, he's still like me and the girl watched Entourage the movie the other day.
Is he
That's
in there?
Fun so bad it's good. Oh yeah, it's a cameo every 5 minutes, and he's one of them. And it hurt us to watch because it's like, oh, this man has no soul. Like it's literally nothing there with Russell Wilson. So no, I just like him still. He's not a person, but he's playing okay.
I'm picking the Broncos. I'm
picking the Broncos.
I'm switching my pick.
Like, this is not a good Buffalo Bills team. They are bad.
They lost to the Jets.
They are a bad team. They
I don't
just
know
are.
what to believe right now.
It's a hard one to pick.
Yeah,
But
it's tough.
It's
It shouldn't be.
It's because I've been calling out a certain fraud all season, and then on the inverse,
Yeah.
I don't like the quarterback and that's just a personal thing.
Yeah.
I don't like anybody who looks like a robot.
He is a robot.
No.
No, Geno Smith's just, I don't know.
I said he's your G.
No. Don't forget, Jared Goff still gonna catch this fade.
that's true.
But
Jared Goff is good.
But at least,
Very good this season.
at least, even I can't look at Jared Goff and just hate this season. I have to at least respect the team around him, the pieces that make him look like a star. Russell Wilson is just that unlikable that I don't like him that much. I'd ring last season really pissed me. I want failure for Russell Wilson. I don't wish that upon a lot of people.
Who's gonna suck more? Is it gonna be Sean Payton or is it gonna be Josh Allen? That's really the question you have to
Shawnee
ask.
boy.
Sean sucks, so might have to reconsider here
But-
because he's a terrible coach.
Hey, look, we'll get to the games when we do.
Yeah,
But today's fun.
yeah.
I'll pick the Bills.
Okay.
No, I'm picking it out of a hat.
It's how you win.
What's funny is, I think it was the beginning of last year. I joined a Bills Austin group, trying to look for the party, just trying to look for.
Oh yeah.
Because they were opening
You want
Thursday
some
night
Bills
against the
Mafia
Chiefs.
shit,
Yeah, I'm still in that group.
Oh,
And what I've learned, and because I haven't watched a lot of Bills games this year, is they are really mad at Von Miller. Like he's been a non-factor this year for them.
is he playing? I thought he
Came
was
off of
hurt.
injury.
Yeah, he came off of injury.
Well, I'm not a Bills fan. That's all I
He's doing
can
a
say.
podcast. Let the man.
Russell Wilson has 16 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. That's pretty good.
That is quite good.
3-5 record.
I mean, yeah,
When
their
your coach
defense is the
Sean
problem.
Payton, yeah, it's like
Join us on Thursday night. We'll be reviewing the Marvels. Not hearing great
they
things.
coaxed me into it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
They got naked photos of you or something?
The man that pays for the lights to be on has asked us to review the Marvels, so we will do
He
it.
did.
Okay.
So we'll do it as a favor to a
It's
friend.
in D-Box. I'm doing that for you.
That D-Box shit helps.
Were you there for the last D-Box?
Yeah, Blue Beetle, which was actually good without the D-Box, but I did enjoy
It was
the
very
D-Box.
silly.
Yeah.
It was
a lot of fun.
Loud and fun.
It flings you out of your seat. It's a good time.
Good night, everybody.